Round one, fight! Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Movie Hero Network. This is Tournament Fights episode number 414, and this is our Summer Blockbuster Mystery Series Part 2. I am Austin Pez Howell, your co-host here at the Movie Hero Network. Jordan Anderson will be along in just a minute, but I've got a great panel to help us break down Part 2 of our Summer Blockbuster Series, and we look forward to presenting that for you guys this evening. So let's bring them in one at a time, and we'll see where everybody's at tonight. Let's bring in a good partner of the channel, Mr. Malcolm Lay. How's it going, Malcolm?
It's going good, and yeah, there should be a lot of fun. I don't think I've got a lot of blind spots here. I think it's a lot of the big stuff that I know.
Yeah, no, and I think I'm kind of the same. I didn't thoroughly look over to see how many blind spots, but it might only be a few here or there. I think I've seen like 95% of this list. That's the thing about Summer Blockbusters. I've seen a lot of the big successful movies, so not a whole lot of little mini indies and things like that to talk about. We got Mr. Brian Nussbaum. How's it going, Brian?
It's very good. Just like Malcolm, you also, I don't really have that many blind spots. I see 75% of the movies on the list. It should be a good time, and the list is better than what we usually had.
Yeah, for sure. I think we had a decent little list tonight, and yeah, we've been subbing in and out, the stuff that doesn't quite qualify with some more stuff that's more appropriate. So as we go along, and I think that'll certainly help with what the subject is. Got Mr. Zach Shelton joining us tonight. How are you doing, Zach?
Good. Yeah, I've before my watches, I've seen about 2/3 of the list, and I was able to get 4 more in. So.
Cool. That sounds good. Yeah, how it's going to work tonight, if anybody doesn't know. So this is a series that Jordan came up with where he had a whole bunch of movies kind of piled together of quote unquote summer blockbusters. A few things that didn't quite qualify, but we've kind of hashed them out and we made some substitutions here and there and kind of made it more appropriate to sort of the topic, the bigger movies, the movies that were very successful, not just profitable, but like hits and kind of very, very successful. So it should be mostly stuff in that criteria tonight. And we did a good job on Tuesday also just kind of whittling that down to a lot of the stuff that felt like, kind of summer blockbusters. But yeah, how it's going to work is that we got a randomized bracket here of another batch of 64. So we'll go around and do our usual kind of voting on one or the other. And much like on Tuesday, whatever makes the Sweet 16 tonight, we'll then move on to a championship bracket that'll happen a couple of weeks from now that will move on. And then we'll see what wins part 2. We had the Avengers from 2012 win part 1, which was actually a first-time winner, believe it or not. As many as we've had 414 tournaments, and yeah, the Avengers from 2012 had never actually won, but it is certainly a blockbuster. It certainly qualifies, and yes, it did well in that aspect. So yeah, we won't waste too much time. A kind of a late start. That's on me. I'll talk about what I was doing at the end of the show if you want to know. It relates to my T-shirt that I'm wearing. I'll just let you know. But my favorite movie of all time, which was also a summer blockbuster. But yeah, let's get things going, and we'll get it rocking. So our bracket is pulled out. I tried to pull a few more kind of fun alternate posters whenever I could, just to kind of spice it up a little bit whenever available. So we'll start with Congo versus Superbad. So
I like that Superbad poster.
Yeah, kind of a fun one I found there. But Zach, you'll be up first. So what do you got?
I haven't seen Congo. I actually own the book, and I want to get to the book. I'm not the biggest fan of Superbad. I think it's okay, but so for that reason, I'm going to go Congo.
Congo, okay. Brian?
I will go Superbad. We watched it last year. We did the Rogan and Fellow tournament. It still holds up. A lot of big names like first movie episode, and the best parts are the cops. So I'll go Superbad.
Superbad. All right, Malcolm.
This is going to be one of the rare times when my opinion lights up of Sabers. I'm also not the biggest fan of Superbad. I think it's okay. I have some laughs in it, but I've just never been the biggest fan of it. But I've also haven't really. I do like Congo. I think it's good. So just slightly, I might go Congo here.
Okay. I'm one where I like Congo. I don't know if I love Congo, but I like it. There's certain things about it I dig. There's just a few things that kind of misfire for me overall, but it's one that I go back to every couple of years and kind of give another shot. I like Superbad as well. I think it's a tad too long. Like it kind of drags a little bit in the third act, but those first two acts are so strong. I think it works. And just relating to the topic of the show, I remember that movie becoming a monster hit, like with word of mouth, and just making like more and more money. I think it made for a comedy to make like over $200 million or something. That's a lot for a comedy. So certainly a big hit and in the golden age of comedy, I think, of the 2000s. So I'll go Superbad, but I'll tie it up here. So we'll have a few ties before Jordan Anderson gets here. But Zach, I'm assuming you're going to stick with Congo.
Congo, yes.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so Congo, Jordan probably won't be happy about that. Over Superbad. I don't think he's going to be terribly happy about that one.
First off the camera, I'm always a big fan of Superbad as well.
Yeah. So we'll go Magic Mike XXL and the Bridges of Madison County. Older Clint Eastwood and a much younger Channing Tatum here. Brian?
Yeah, this is all turf fights. Yeah, I haven't seen Bridges of Madison County, but I have seen Magic Mike XXL. And I think I'll go with Magic Mike XXL because I think that's a big blockbuster for a girl, for teenagers.
Big hit for the ladies. Yeah, ladies.
Yeah, so I'll go with Magic Mike.
Okay, Malcolm?
Yeah, I remember talking when we were discussing this about being really surprised about how big of a hit Bridges of Madison County was.
Yeah.
Really enough, I haven't seen the sequels to Magic Mike. I've seen the first one, but I actually do quite like Bridges of Madison County. I do think it's a solid movie, so I'm going with Bridges of Madison County here.
Yeah, no, I was surprised when we looked up how much Bridges of Madison County was. That movie was a big, massive hit as well at the time. But yeah, I've seen it once. It's not really up my alley. It kind of bored me a little bit. It's a little overlong. As much as I like Clint Eastwood, it doesn't really work for me. Those Magic Mike movies are better than you might think, and they're a lot of fun. And they have Kevin Nash in them, so I'll go Magic Mike. Zach?
Yeah, this is a matchup of two I haven't seen. Bridges of Madison County just did not seem like a movie that would be for me. And then I've only seen the first Magic Mike movie, and I did like it. I just haven't gotten around to the others. But because I've seen the first one, I'm going to go with Magic Mike XXL.
All right, so we'll go Magic Mike here. All right, scooting on down to the 40-Year-Old Virgin, speaking of comedies, kind of similar to Superbad, and 28 years later from recently. So, Malcolm, what do you got for this one?
I quite like 28 Years Later. I think it's a really good movie. It's one that it's one of those real legacy sequels where I was kind of skeptical when it was announced as it won't be as good as the first one, but I thought it was actually a lot better than what I had anticipated. I mean, 40-Year-Old Virgin I think is a great comedy. It's one I always go back to, and so I'm gonna go 40-Year-Old Virgin here.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed 28 Years Later. I thought it was a nice kind of return for the series. I like Bone Temple maybe even more, and so it works really well as a setup movie. But yeah, I might go 40-Year-Old Virgin here because again, I remember it being a monster hit at the time. I saw it opening night with a huge crowd, just falling over laughing in certain sequences, and yeah, certainly the definition of a big blockbuster hit comedy. So I'll go with 40-Year-Old Virgin here actually. Zach?
Yeah, so I think 40-Year-Old Virgin is a good comedy. I might not be as high on it as other people, but I've never seen any of the 28 movies. So because I've seen it, I'm going to go 40-Year-Old Virgin.
All right, Brian?
Yeah, we were looking over the list on Tuesday. We found out that 40-Year-Old Virgin was the highest movie for Paul Rudd's career. Made a lot of money there. I do enjoy 20 Years Later, but I like Bone Temple more as well. But for this episode, I'll go 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah, Ross, you're definitely not in the minority on the Bone Temple over 28 Years Later. Again, I think 28 Years Later is a good movie and it's a good setup movie, but I think Bone Temple took it to another level. So
even like Jordan, who's not fan of 28 Years Later, loved Bone Temple.
That's what I'm saying. I think Bone Temple is pretty well beloved at this point. So, and my only sadness is that it wasn't as successful as the first one, and it's unfortunate. It's a better movie. So I wish it happened, but we'll go 40-Year-Old Virgin here. All right, going to Teen Wolf with Michael J. Fox and Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which love it or hate it, it made a lot of money.
It
So
did.
it qualifies on this. So it's on me. Yeah, I mean, look, to me, Crystal Skull has its moments. I don't think it's like the worst movie ever or anything like that. I think it has moments where I really enjoy it, but it has a lot of stuff that I don't enjoy as well that I think is not holding up well, and too much of like putting down the hero. And Shia LaBeouf's fine. I don't like hate him either, but it's just kind of a wonky movie and a clunky movie to me. So I might actually go Teen Wolf here because it's a pretty fun one overall, decent little sports movie. So I'll go Teen Wolf, but. We'll see what Zach says. I know he's got kind of a hot take on Crystal Skull. So go ahead.
I want you to take.
Go ahead, Zach.
Yeah. Again, so I have seen. So I've seen the whole Indiana Jones franchise, and I like Crystal Skull a little bit more than Last Crusade. I just enjoy it a little bit more, but I do enjoy Teen Wolf as well. But I've actually seen Crystal Skull more, so I'm gonna go Crystal Skull.
Okay, Brian.
Yeah, I don't hate Crystal Skull either, but it has some moments I do enjoy. But I will give it to Teen Wolf because it also has Francis from Pee-wee's Big Adventure in there, Mark Holston. So I'll go Teen Wolf.
Sounds good. All right, Malcolm.
It's been ages since I've seen Teen Wolf. I've seen it once, and I do quite like it. But and I'm also a fan of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I do think it's solid. Well, it's not as good as Last Crusade. I think Zach is really alone on that. Hot take. I do personally prefer it over Temple of Doom though. But I'm going to slightly go Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Wow. Okay. So we have a tie to Brian. Please salvage this, Brian. Please.
Yeah, Teen Wolf, obviously.
Okay. All right. So
I will say I'm not mad at that going through. So
okay. All right. I think if Crystal Skull went through, I don't know if it'd be interesting. All right. We'll go Teen Wolf here. All right. Going down to Wonder Woman, the first one, and Jason Bourne, the kind of fourth movie. The fourth Damon movie, not the fourth Bourne movie overall, the fourth Damon entry. But Zach.
So I've actually, even though I own the first two, I've never seen any of the Bourne movies, and I will eventually get to them. Wonder Woman, I actually really like, and this is this is a preview, but Wonder Woman will be in my After the 128, so Wonder Woman.
All right. Brian.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the Bourne films. The only one I do enjoy the Bourne Son Tax are Universal Studios for me for Bourne. But Wonder Woman was a pleasant surprise, actually, because I wasn't a fan of DCEU first, but then Wonder Woman was a complete surprise. Patty Jenkins did a great job directing, great score. I'll go Wonder Woman.
All right. Malcolm?
Yeah, the DCU really knew how to market a woman-led DC property. Maybe James Gunn needs to take notes. I do like Jason Bourne. I think it was a solid sort of return for Damon's Bourne to come back. And I think it was a really solid action movie. But I love Wonder Woman. I think it's great, and it's so I'm gonna go Wonder Woman here.
Yeah, no, I mean Jason Bourne, that one is serviceable, but I thought I was kind of underwhelmed by it. Overall, I thought that the marketing in the trailers was a little better than the actual movie. If I go back to any of them, it's kind of the original trilogy. But I'm a fan of the Snyderverse, if you will, the DCEU, and Wonder Woman is certainly one of the stronger movies in that series, and a really solid movie overall. I like the setting of World War I. We don't get a lot of World War I movies, so I like the stuff with that. Great. Ensemble cast. So I'll easily kind of go Wonder Woman here. So we'll put that one through. All right. We'll sweep it for Wonder Woman. All right. Moving on down to After, the romance movie, which made money, and Mamma Mia, which made a shocking amount of money when you look it up. So I'll pull up the actual figures. But
has anyone seen After?
Yeah. Has anybody been familiar with After? Okay.
I've seen After.
Has anybody else? I haven't.
I have not.
Yeah.
If you want to pitch it real quick, Malcolm, that's fine. Or talk about it. That's fine.
I was going to say, it's like we can just put Mamma Mia through. That's fine. to describe After, it's basically 50 Shades of Grey for a teenage audience. It's a very similar type of thing. It's kind of a horny sort of teenage thing. It's based on book like a book series, and that. So I think there's about like I think there's 5 movies in this franchise, believe it or not.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, I'll vote for Mamma Mia only because in the spirit of this, tournament, that movie, on a $50 million budget made $700 million. That is insanity how successful this movie is. So, hey, it made money. It was successful. I'd vote for it just because,
and the same year as well.
If it's the theme, so it works.
And it was enjoyable. So I would have.
Wonder Woman's probably going to go through on the next round, but at least for now, we'll probably put through Mamma Mia just because I've at least seen it. But
one thing I'll say is After stars Josephine Langford from the 13 Reasons Why TV series, and Ray Fiennes' nephew, Hero Fiennes Tiffin.
Okay. All right. Well, let's scoot on down to Midway, the one from 1976, and we've got Hop. So I think we could probably just hand vote this one if anybody's a big fan of Hop or Midway. We'll go Midway. I'm a dad movie guy, so I'd vote for that.
I'll go Midway. Was not that big fan of Hop.
I was gonna say I don't even know if I've seen Hop, but Brian, I don't even. Is it any good?
It's a live action hybrid with James Marsden and Western Band voicing.
Why is James Marsden in all the hybrid movies like this and Sonic and all that? Why is he that guy also? He's that guy.
Yeah, as far as I know, only one of these movies doesn't have Russell Brand in it. So
we by the way, we do have some April movies in here if they're like late April or mid-April, if they kind of feel like more blockbuster movies. So as a technicality, we included a few. We even have like 1 or 2 things that are like first week of September. So we kind of stretch it just a tad because for instance, Leo, we didn't disqualify something like Avengers Endgame, which came out in April, but is obviously a summer blockbuster.
Or Fast 5 will probably be short.
Fast 5 was in like April, but is like totally a summer blockbuster, that sort of thing. So we have a few of those in here, but So well, Midway goes through at least for now. We'll hope for something a little bit stronger here. All right, so we got Cocktail with Tom Cruise and DC League of Super Pets. So maybe not as much. We're weeding out some of the lesser ones here.
Yeah.
This might be another hand vote, to be honest with Cocktail and DC League. All right, screw it. Let's hand vote it. All right, Cocktail. I'll go Cocktail. I'll watch Tom Cruise over animated pets, honestly. DC.
I quite enjoy it. It was a big surprise for me.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, well, it's on Malcolm, so if you want to vote for it, you can vote for it. So,
I'm going to go DC League of Super Pets.
So this might be kind of a easier corner of the bracket here. So it is what it is. I know Kara's kind of losing his mind here. I know. I promise we have better movies coming. I promise. We have stronger stuff on the way. We do. Okay, so we got Pokemon, the first movie, which made quite a bit of money if you look it up. And we've got a back-to-back Keanu movie because isn't he Batman? The voice of Batman is that one.
Yeah.
So and then we got the Lake House. So
this is fun for the family.
All right, Brian, you can vote on this one if you want to.
Yeah, I'm surprisingly not a big Pokemon fan like Malcolm is. I don't think I've seen the movie, but I've seen the TV series. Lake House, I think I've seen, but it's been a long time. I'll go with first team Pokemon.
All right, Malcolm.
Yeah, I quite like the Lake House. I think it's a really solid romantic comedy, and it's one of the more unique ones with this, like the fact that both Keanu and Sandra Bullock are not in the same timeline. They're both like sort of time traveling letterbox, something like that. But Pokemon, the first movie, I like, as Brian said, I'm a big Pokemon fan. Like, it's like something I always go to, and I remember, I'm pretty sure I went to the theaters when this first came out, and I think it's just fantastic. So I'm gonna go Pokemon the first movie.
It's also you went training with Malcolm or different Pokemon film.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a big Pokemon guy. I get why people like it. I totally understand the fandom. It's just never been like one of my things. I never got into the cards or anything like that. And they were big when I was in middle school, the people trading Pokemon cards and whatnot. So I'll go to the Lake House here. I've only seen it once, but it was enjoyable for what it was. Trying to re-spark that not in-person chemistry, but this sort of pseudo chemistry between with them from Speed. But I'll go to the Lake House. It's all right. Zach?
Yeah. So I think I saw the Pokemon movie when I was younger. I don't remember anything about it, but I actually really like the Lake House. I've seen it multiple times, and it's another one you'll see in a week and a half. So I'm going to Lake House.
All right. So it's on me. I get to choose between two wonderful, wonderful movies that I just enjoy.
You weren't that enthusiastic on either one of them.
I know. You know what? For you, Malcolm, for at least one round, I'll put through Pokemon. Why not? I'll flip it. Just for you. But if it's up against anything really good, I'm not voting for it in the next round. Let's see.
That's all. I didn't expect it to win.
Okay, so we got Scary Movie 4 and The Goonies. Okay.
That's a spooky matchup.
Yeah, a little bit. Malcolm, what do you got?
I enjoyed I enjoy most scary movies that came out. Like 3 and 4 was not on the levels like 1 and 2. I think 4 was still solid. I think it was still fun and it was definitely great. It's also one of those ones like I was surprised that it kind of made money too. It's one of those like ones that I think is just one of those interesting ones. But and I'm not the biggest fan of Goonies. I think it's solid. But it's just that I've seen it. I saw it for the first time just really late. So, but just for this one, I'm going to go slightly the Goonies though.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't hate Scary Movie 3 or 4. I think they're all right. The fact that like the Zucker company kind of took it over, I think it still made it really fun. I still like Leslie Nielsen in those movies and Charlie Sheen and some of those guys. I appreciate that's still that style of kind of parody humor. I like the Goonies. The only reason I don't love it is because I didn't grow up with it. I don't have that nostalgia for it, of watching it all the time, over and over again. But I do like the movie. It's fun when you're watching it, and it's totally entertaining and fine. So I'll probably go the Goonies here, just for now. Zach?
Yeah, with the Scary Movie franchise, I think I've seen like a couple of them. I don't remember which ones I've seen, and I don't remember much about them. And then with the Goonies, I've seen it multiple times, and I do quite enjoy it. I might not be as high on it as some other people, but I'm going to go with the Goonies.
Yeah. I don't know if that's like a hot take, Steve. I think Scary Movie 3 is really funny.
I agree.
When they brought Charlie Sheen in, like obviously with that Hot Shots vibe, I really dug it. So yeah, I like 1 through 4 pretty equally. Yeah, the less said about 5, the better. But yeah, but Brian.
Yeah, I found the Scary Movie franchise. I haven't seen 6 yet. 5 is not good, but the first 4 are enjoyable. I do enjoy Leslie Nielsen as the president. Has some fun there. Also, Bill Paxton is there as well for the village scene. Goonies I'm not the big fan of. I like some of it, but first episode, I will go with Goonies.
Did you pull a Paxton Pullman and say Paxton when it's actually Bill Pullman?
Oh, Pullman, yes.
See, you pulled a Paxton Pullman, Brian. How dare you? Yeah, come on now. No, because I remember pulling Scary Movie 4 for the Bill Pullman versus Bill Paxton tournament because Pullman is in Scary Movie 4. Yes, he's the head of the village in those sequences. But but all right, we'll go to the Goonies here. All right, we're going down to Long Legs, which was a kind of word of mouth hit for horror, and we've got Pirates of the Caribbean. That's On Stranger Tides. The one with Penelope Cruz. So we'll go to me. I'm due for a rewatch on Stranger Tides. Rhonda's actually a huge fan of that movie. She loves that one. So I need to rewatch it. It's just been a minute. I've seen it once. And I like Long Legs as well. I don't know if I was as over the moon about it as everybody else was. I thought it was very good. But some people were hailing it as like this new horror classic. I don't know if I'm quite there. But since I'm more of a horror guy for now, I'll probably go Long Legs. But I won't mind if Pirates goes through. Zach?
I haven't seen Long Legs, and I've seen every movie in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. On Stranger Tides is not as good as the first 3, but I still enjoyed it, so I'm going to go On Stranger Tides.
Brian had to step away for a second, but he was voting for Long Legs in the private chat. So, Malcolm.
Yes, Stephen, you're crazy. On Stranger Times is not the worst of the Pirates movies. That's the more recent Pirates movie. Dead Man Tell No Tales is the worst of the franchise. On Stranger Times is sort of what happened when you try to take a book and merge it into the Pirates of the Caribbean universe. It just did not work. Because it's one of those ones like I didn't even know it was based on a book until really late until I was looking it up for like a ranking list. But yeah, they just tried adapting this book, then just forcing Jack Sparrow into it. It just didn't work. It's fine for what it is. Like I enjoy all the Pirates movies sort of to varying degrees. I do quite like Long Legs, so I think it's fantastic. So I'm gonna go Long Legs.
Okay, so Long Legs will go through. Long Legs at the time, not quite as high as Obsession, but I remember being like one of those word of mouth, like slow and steady, like making money, just hanging around the box office.
Yeah,
Wolf was crazy about it that year as well.
Yeah. And it didn't quite do as well as Obsession and Backrooms have, right now. But I remember it doing quite well. I'd have to look up the exact amount, but I know it made a lot of money, especially for a horror movie. All right, so Long Legs goes through. All right, we got George of the Jungle with Brendan Fraser and Mean Girls, two kind of quietly successful movies. Zach?
Yeah, this is actually a tough match because I actually do enjoy both of them. I've seen George of the Jungle more, and I like the ridiculousness of it a little bit more, so I'm going to go George of the Jungle.
Okay. Brian?
Yeah, I like both of these, actually. A good comedy versus a good family movie. It's close, but I will go with Mean Girls. That's close.
Okay. Yeah, Malcolm?
Just quickly, Long Legs made 128 million on a 10 million budget.
No, that's good. That's really good for horror.
Yeah,
for sure. That's very, very successful. Yeah, especially for rated R horror. Yeah.
Yeah. This is low-key like tough for me as well because I love both of these movies. I wish one of these went up against one of the lesser ones a bit earlier, but
I agree.
Yeah, I do really like Mean Girls. I think it's really good. But I grew up with George of the Jungle more, and I think it's just gets more funnier the more times I watch it. So I'm gonna go George of the Jungle.
Yeah, no, both, successful comedies. Oddly enough, I've seen George of the Jungle more than Mean Girls. So, and I like Brendan Fraser, and I think he's really enjoyable. It's got a fun little ensemble cast with Leslie Mann and Thomas Hayden Church, like a lot of really nice. John Cleese as the voice of the gorilla. He's fun, and it's a really like goofy, silly movie, but I really like it. So I might actually surprisingly go George of the Jungle here.
Can I vote to George of the Jungle?
Sure. If you want to. Yeah,
I'll go with that.
Sure. All right. Fair enough. Maybe if you had a different panel, Mean Girls might be going through, but yeah. But okay, interesting. All right, we're gonna go with the OG Friday the 13th and National Lampoon's Vacation.
Vacation to Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah, you're gonna do a road trip to go see Jason. Brian, what you got? Huh?
Yeah, as I said, Friday the 13th movie came up. I haven't seen a lot of them. I've seen a few of them. But I see Vacation more times. It's a great comedy, a great road trip movie. And I met most of the cast members, so I'll go Vacation.
Vacation, yeah. Malcolm?
Yeah, I've seen the first Friday the 13th movie. I think it's pretty good. But I still have to see the other Friday the 13th movies, but it's not my at the moment. This isn't my favorite of the franchise anyway. But I do really like National Lampoon's Vacation, so I'm going to go Vacation here.
Yeah, I love the franchise as a whole with Friday the 13th. It's one of the ones I go back to a lot. But oddly enough, if I was doing a ranking of the Friday the 13th movies, I think the original one would be in the bottom half, somewhere. I think some of the sequels are superior to it. I think there's moments to it. I like what it kind of started. But, I'm kind of mid on the actual movie. But I'll go Vacation here, because it's one of the great road trip, vacation movies of all time. And I've gone back to it many, many times. So I'll go with that. Is that?
In the Friday the 13th franchise, I've only seen the first one. I do want to eventually get to them. I just haven't gotten to them yet. And while Vacation is not is is third in my rankings of the entire franchise. I still really enjoy it, so I'm going to go Vacation.
Vacation. All right, so we'll roll through Vacation here. All right.
I'm curious, what two vacation movies do you have over Vacation?
Vegas and Christmas.
Okay, at least it's not European. If you said
No,
European,
if
you said European, we'll have to have a discussion.
No, I can only get to like 10-15 minutes of European.
No, fair
I
enough.
agree with Zach. Vegas is probably my favorite one of the franchise.
All right. Well, Malcolm will be up first for Neighbors, the one from 2014, and we've got Fast and Furious 6. So, Malcolm.
Yeah, this is a little bit tough because like I'm a big fan of a lot of the Fast and Furious movies. Like I think they're all pretty solid to varying degrees. And Neighbors I think was a big surprise. Like I didn't know what to expect when this came out. And yeah, so I'm gonna go Neighbors here.
Okay. Yeah, no, Neighbors is a fun comedy. I've seen it maybe twice or so. And yeah, it was a big successful comedy and one of the last, kind of really good ones, I think, that stood out. But yeah, Fast and Furious 6, I like, most of the movies up until about part 6 or 7, something like that. And then it just gets super ridiculous and over the top. But I thought 6 was a nice follow-up to 5. It still had kind of that same energy to it, and having Hobbs kind of work with them a little bit. And, the tease of Jason Statham at the end is really fun. I still think it's a really good movie. And yeah, it was a big summer blockbuster. So it kind of fits the theme here. I'm going to go Fast and Furious 6. Zach?
Yeah, this is kind of interesting because I have seen all of the Fast and Furious movies, and I do enjoy them. And I've only seen Neighbors once, but I do remember enjoying it. So I might slightly go Neighbors.
Okay. Brian?
Yeah, I do enjoy both of them. Fast and Furious 6 is toward the middle of my ranking for the series. I've had to rewatch them to update my rankings for the series, but yeah, Neighbors was a pleasant surprise. Who knew that Zac Efron is great at doing comedy? He was great at it. I did enjoy Dave Franco as his buddy. But yeah, with this team for Summer Blockbusters is the Fast and Furious, so I'll go with that.
Carol's losing his mind tonight with some of the votes tonight. Well, we got another tie and it's on Zach, so it's up to you whether you want to make Carol happy.
You know what? Yeah, because I'm good either way, but yeah, because of the theme, I'll go Fast and Furious 6. Okay. So
yeah, a lot of us, I will say, me and Malcolm and Carol, on Tuesday, we're kind of voting with like what feels more like a blockbuster kind of in our feeling. That's how we kind of whittled it down eventually. But I mean, you can vote for whatever you want. That's just kind of how we were going. But all right, we'll go to La Bamba and The Mummy Returns. So we'll see where this goes. It's on me. I've seen La Bamba once. It's a good little biopic, but again, kind of going with the theme of this. I like The Mummy, Number 99 much more, but I still think The Mummy Returns is a lot of fun, for what it is. And again, it fits kind of the what we're going for here tonight. So I'll go The Mummy Returns. Zach?
Yeah. So I actually watched La Bamba for the first time earlier this year, and I thought it was good, but I'm kind of with you. I've seen Mummy Returns a couple times, and I actually do enjoy it more, and I do think it fits the vibe of the episode, so I'm going to go Mummy Returns.
Returns, yeah. Brian?
Yeah, the Bubbles is a good biopic, but I'll go with the Mummy Returns. Yeah, it fits the theme, and we also got James Johnson join the cast, so I'll go with Mummy Returns.
All right, Malcolm?
If we get a crossover of these two movies, it'll be Brendan Fraser fighting a mummified Richie Valens.
Yeah. It's a scary thought, yeah.
Yeah, I like La Bamba. I watched it. I also watched it for the first time this year when we were doing the musicals tournament. But I quite like The Mummy Returns. I think it's very solid, so I'm going to go The Mummy Returns.
Okay, I'm give me bear with me for 1 second. I'm doing something for Jonathan Carroll. I'm downloading something really quick. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
clicked
like
off
a
my
new clip
screen
or
for a second.
something.
Well, I was doing one of my crossover posters. So I'm gonna pull it up right now, but I'll put them on the returns really quick and then I'll pull it up. But I think this is the last one on this side, and we're breezing right through it. We got the Little Mermaid, the recent one with Halle Bailey.
The scuttlebutt.
Yes, boy, and the Muppet movie. So Zach, I think we're back down to you again.
Okay, so we finally get to the first one that I saw for this movie, for this episode, and that is the Muppet movie.
Ooh, okay, wait.
Okay. I have realized I'm probably like the Muppets are just not for me. I thought this movie was kind of average. I thought I liked some of the songs and I liked the story, but it just didn't do enough for me. And with the Little Mermaid, I actually did kind of enjoy it. It's not the best of the live action. I would probably put it in the middle, but I'm gonna go Little Mermaid.
So I guess you're attentive to the scuttlebutt then.
Yikes.
I mean, again, not all the songs work, but so
Yeah. All right. Carol's saying you have no
I
soul.
agree.
Yeah. All right. Uh-oh. Now he's getting mad. Okay, calm down, Carol. Woosah. Serenity now. All right, Brian.
Gush
Yeah, Brian.
I would go with the Muppet movie. It's in my one trade. I'm a big Muppet fan. It's one of my comfort movies. I do enjoy the road trip. I love Charles During and Doc Hopper, Austin Pelton as Max. And one of the great cameos, Orson Welles and Mel Brooks popping up in there. I'll go Muppet movie.
I got something to cheer Jonathan up. Here's your National Lampoon's Friday the 13th. They didn't just go camping. They went to hell. The summer, the Griswolds are taking a vacation to die for. Yes. See, that's a crossover I want to see. Clark Griswold. So hopefully that cheers you up, Carol, because that's very funny. All right, there you go. I cheered him up a little bit. There you go.
And Malcolm.
All right, Malcolm. Sorry, I'll get that on the screen. There you go.
Yeah. No. I like the Muppet movie. It's not my favorite in the franchise, but I do think it's solid. And it's but always one of those like I find when it comes to live action remakes, I sort of like them more when I'm not overly. I'm not a big fan of the original because I never was a big fan of the original Little Mermaid. I do think it's good, but weirdly enough, I do. Well, I still prefer the animated over the live action one. I do think the live action Little Mermaid was pretty solid, and I still have enjoyed it. But I'm gonna go with the Muppet movie.
All right. Yeah. I think he's talking about the original, but I know that my crossover poster just took into account Jason, not the mother. So it is what it is. But it's still a great. You get the general idea of the crossover. But yeah, it's I was not a fan of that Little Mermaid movie, man. It made my worst of that year. I thought it did everything wrong that the first one does right. I did a little watch along thing, or we did something. I was doing a watch along with Ryan to the original movie, the 89 movie.
Okay.
And on that stream, I was pointing out the examples of what works with the original and why it doesn't work in the remake. So if you want to go back and find that on And I Quote, I broke it down literally piece by piece as to why it doesn't work and what they do wrong. So if you want to hear my more in-depth analysis, you can go find that. But I'll go to the Muppet movie here. We did a Wheel of Movies on episode, speaking of going to the archives. And yeah, it was a fun little rewatch. Maybe not like my favorite Muppet movie. That's still Christmas Carol, but I don't think Brian would have any objections to me saying Christmas Carol is my favorite one because it's great. But
the other Muppet films, I'm okay with that.
Of course. But I still enjoy it. I like seeing Steve Martin and Mel Brooks and some of those guys pop up. Dom DeLuise and some fun people pop up. So I'll go Muppet movie here.
It's actually my second film Muppet, first being Take Manhattan.
Oh, there you go. That's one I need to rewatch. I just haven't gone back to that one in a while. So, all right, let's jump to the other side. We'll see what else we got on the bracket here. So, a couple of highlights, couple of mid movies, couple of lights, kind of a mixed
Some
bag
easy
here.
pass for the championship.
Yeah, we got some passes for the championship. Let's see what we got. Well, we got a little more Friday the 13th. We'll start there. Oh, a little franchise matchup. We got a Friday the 13th, and I swear I didn't plan this. It's a part 4 matchup of both franchises because the final chapter is part 4 versus part 4 of Nightmare, which is the Dream Master. So
and also Faye versus Jason happened in the movie.
That's what I mean, so yeah, Freddy versus Jason. So all right, Brian, what you got?
Yeah, Friday the 13th Final Chapter, a great coming age movie according to some people, but I will give it to Never Elm Street because I think it's more below. A lot of people talk more about the movie, so Elm Street 4 I'll go with.
Yeah, Malcolm.
I don't think I've seen Friday the 13th final chapter. In October, I'm probably going to watch all the Friday the 13th movies. But I do like Nightmare on Elm Street for the Dream Master. I think it's pretty good, so I'm going to go with the Dream Master.
Yeah, again, this is interesting because I talked about how I love both these franchises, and Friday the 13th, the final chapter, the part 4 is one of the highlights of the sequels. I think it's really well directed. Joseph Zito really directs that movie quite well. It's got a solid little cast with like Chris McGulliver and Corey Feldman like popping up in there. So I like it a lot. I also love Nightmare 4. Yeah, it's Rennie Harlan. I think it has some really fun sequences. It's got, still a nice blend of kind of, freak out Freddy and some fun stuff. Alice is a great protagonist in that movie. It's a good time. They're both pretty close. I might go Nightmare 4 here because I've gone back to that one a lot with the Rennie Harlan stuff. So I'll go with that. Zach?
So again, I've only seen the first Friday the 13th, and I own the first 4 Nightmare on Elm Street movies on DVD. The only one I haven't seen is 4, and I was considering watching it for this, but I kind of want to watch those again, maybe in October. But because I'm more interested in it, I'm going to go Dream Master.
Dream Master. Okay. So we'll see for Dream Master. But I do like Final Chapter, so just for the record, I think that's one of the better sequels.
It's Rennie Harlan back when he was good.
Yeah, no, I like Rennie Harlan in like the 80s and 90s. It's when we get to the 2000s it starts to dip. So I like most of the stuff before then. All right, we got District 9 and Black Rain.
Okay.
So any of you guys big fans of Black Rain?
I haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it. Okay, I've seen it. It's pretty fun for what it is. Even then, District 9, I would probably vote for it. Yeah, it's really good sci-fi, and one of those again sleeper hits at the time that had kind of good word of mouth and was the coming out party for Neil Blomkamp. So I think most of us would go District 9 here. Yeah. Okay.
Was cool. Also Oscar nominated as well, or no for District 9?
It might have been nominated for visual effects.
Maybe effects. Yeah, the effects are really good given the budget. It wasn't a super high budget movie at the time, and it was quite good. So, all right, District 9 we'll go through. All right, we got Downton Abbey, the first movie. Oh boy, and the Tim Burton Planet of the Apes. Jesus. Okay. This is a conundrum and a different reason. A conundrum of 2 movies I don't care about. But yeah, we don't need to talk about this one. All right. All those in favor of District 9, raise your hand. Or not District 9. I want District 9 to go through. All right, Downton Abbey, raise your hand. I'm sorry. Not me. No.
I watched it, not a fan.
Planet of the Apes. Maybe we'll do it for a monthly mistake at some point. I'd watch it over Downton Abbey. I can't do British period pieces. So all right.
No, and I've seen another one of the Downton Abbey ones, and I thought it was okay. So
Jonathan wants me to play the obsession thing. You know what? I don't think I played it on the show that much. Yeah, when you see this matchup,
I was see that clip.
Okay, well, yeah, this is like for these two pop up in a matchup.
No.
What?
No, don't do that!
That's a good conundrum clip.
Don't do that. Yeah. That's more for also like if something goes through and we all lose our minds about what went through. Don't do that. So, all right. Well, for now, let's hope there's something better in the
also quickly, I looked it up. District 9 was nominated for picture, adapted screenplay, editing, and visual effects.
Oh yeah, a couple of Oscar nominations. So okay, no, fair enough. All right. Well, let's hope there's something better below it. Let's see. All right, The Sixth Sense. Okay, so there is something better. All right, and Courage Under Fire. Okay. I can imagine. Have you guys seen Courage Under Fire? I have.
I know Zach has, but I have not.
Okay. But we can go through it real quick. Malcolm, what you got there?
Yeah. I like Courage Under Fire. I think it's pretty good. But Sixth Sense is probably up there for my favorite M. Night movie. And it was also a big hit at the time too. It was just one of those ones that just came out of nowhere. It's what prompted I think it was it Time magazine calling M. Night the next Spielberg or something like that.
That was after Signs and before The Village. It was after that.
I know Jordan would talk about that on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to The Sixth Sense.
Yeah, no, I mean, I always appreciate when, again, horror movies really blow up and become kind of part of the mainstream. And this is definitely kind of a higher production than something like An Obsession or Back Rooms. But yeah, M. Night was still new on the scene at the time. But yeah, I loved seeing this like paranormal movie go through and having really great performances. And again, got another horror movie getting Oscar nominations and a lot of attention. And yeah, that movie still holds up production wise. Some of the scares, the story, the acting, I think still really works. And yeah, Courage Under Fire is a solid little movie, from the mid 90s. But yeah, in this case, I think I'm easily going to go Sixth Sense here. Zach?
So I've only seen The Sixth Sense once, and it's been a long time since I've seen it. So eventually I'll get back to it. And Courage Under Fire, I saw it last year. I rewatched it, and I enjoyed it. I do enjoy the story and the performances. So it might be the lone vote, but I'll go Courage Under Fire.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Leo. I wasn't sure, but I thought it was around the time Signs was coming out, not Sixth Sense, just because it's hard to declare that with like one movie. Like this person's Nick Spielberg with one movie, but I think when Signs became a pretty big movie as well, they started to kind of run that narrative. But yeah, Brian.
Yeah, I haven't seen Courage Under Fire, but I saw Sixth Sense for the first one last year. Actually, and I really dug it. I love the cast around. And Bruce Willis is great. I love Haley Joel Osment. I'll go Sixth Sense.
Yeah, and by the way, for the record, Sixth Sense $40 million budget made $670 million. Wow. That is a massive hit in 1999.
It is.
That's actually, when you go with inflation, that's essentially $1 billion movie because it would be over $1 billion now. So that's huge for a horror movie, big time. So, all right, let's move through The Sixth Sense. All right, and let's go down to we got another Pirates. We got Dead Man's Chest, and There's Something About Mary. So that's the next one here, and it's on me. I just got to turn my camera off for 1 second, but I'm still here. That's another interesting one because There's Something About Mary. I remember was a huge hit as well. I'd have to look up how much money it made, but I know it made a boatload of money. That movie was a big comedic hit in '98. But I like Dead Man's Chest as well, and it's probably my favorite of the actual sequels. And I think it's a lot of fun. And it still has kind of that kind of spirit. I love the ending with the Kraken when he's kind of diving into it, with the sword. I think it's a great little kind of cliffhanger, for Sparrow. But yeah, the music still kind of rips. I'll probably go Dead Man's Chest here, but just because I'm not as high on There's Something About Mary. I think it's good, but I don't think it's great. But Zach?
This is such an easy matchup for me because
Mary then.
Yeah, because Curse the Black Pearl is my favorite movie of all time, but I still do really enjoy Dead Man's Chest, and I'm not a fan of that. There's Something About Mary. I didn't find it as funny as other people, and it also has one of my favorite actresses in it, Cameron Diaz. So, Dead Man's Chest.
Dead Man's Chest, yeah. Brian.
Yeah, I like this. I like the Something About Mary. I do enjoy the comedy there. I like seeing Keith David and the Evans show up in there. They're great. Also, W. Earl Brown is hilarious as Warren. But Dead Man's Chest is my favorite of the Pirates of the Caribbean films. I also love the ending where you see the return of Barbossa. That was a great surprise there. Mm-hmm. I was lucky enough to see Hans Zimmer for the music of Dead Man's Chest live, so I'll go Dead Man's Chest.
All right. Malcolm?
Yeah, I like this something about Mary. I think it's good. But yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, I love. I like the first three Pirates of the Caribbean a lot. I think they're all sort of good. So I'm gonna go Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest.
Yeah, and just for the record, Pirates made over $1 billion, and there's something about Mary in 1998 made like $360 million. That is huge for a comedy. That is a massive, massive hit. So it definitely qualifies here. But Dead Man's Chest will roll through on this one. All right, the Twilight Saga Eclipse and Detective Pikachu. Which, by the way, we were what was it, Malcolm? We were looking for. This was a substitute. Eclipse was, and we were looking for
abduction.
Yes.
Abduction with Taylor Lautner. So, but this was the only one that actually came out in the summer. So all the other ones came out in like November or something. So it's the only one that qualified as a summer blockbuster. And again, all these movies made money. So all the Twilight movies are big hits.
And there's a second Pokemon movie as well, because you have a Pokemon movie and now Pikachu.
Yeah, we have another Pokemon thing here going. But Zach, what you
got? This is another easy matchup for me. I've only ever seen the first Twilight movie, and that's all I needed to see for me. And I have seen Detective Pikachu, and I quite enjoyed it. So Detective Pikachu.
All right, Brian.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Twilight films either, but I was surprised at Detective Pikachu. I really dug the movie. I did enjoy seeing Ken Watanabe show up as the villain. He's great to see there. I'm not the biggest fan of Justice Smith, but he was good in the film, so we'll Detective Pikachu.
Okay, Malcolm.
Yeah, I think I've said this on a stream before, but I do enjoy the Twilight movies. I think they're fun for what they are. I didn't read the books until later. But yeah, I enjoy the movies for what they were, and they definitely a big launching pad for both Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart. I do really love Detective Pikachu. I think it's a solid movie. And yes, I'm gonna go Detective Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu. Yeah, I mean, probably by default, I'll just go Detective Pikachu, but I want to say that I'm not sold on Justice Smith as an actor yet. I've yet to find a performance I really like from him. I think he's pretty bland as an actor overall. I just yet to be impressed with anything he's done. And he was kind of all over the place for a little while. I think that's tapered off a little bit. But yeah, I'm just not a Twilight guy. I get why people like it. I had a good time drinking along to the final part 2 in the theater. We went to a theater where you could have beer, and I drank a whole lot of beer watching that movie with my ex. That was fun. Yeah, I'm not going to go for Eclipse here. I'll go Pikachu for now. All right, hope for something a little better as we go down. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got the Cannonball Run, the original one, and the Maze Runner. Okay, there's a better YA movie at least. But all right, Brian.
Yeah, How Don't See Cannibal was a blind spot for me, but I have seen Maze Runner. It's a good YA movie, not a fantasy movie, but I still enjoy the first Maze Runner films. I'll go with that.
All right, yeah, Malcolm.
I mean, when it comes to YA movies, like I think like there is like some qualifications like that you can call it a family movie at times. Like it's not on the typical term I would go to, but I think that there's like families are of all ages, but it's one of those ones that like anyone can enjoy it realistically. But I do like the Maze Runner. I'm not that big in the franchise though. But I saw Campbell 1 for the first time this year, and I really love the movie. I think it's fantastic. And yeah, so I'm gonna go to the Cannonball 1.
Yeah, no, I did watch the Cannonball Run, for our tournament we did recently, the ladder series. I had a decent amount of time with it. I do like Smokey and the Bandit better, the original with the same director and kind of a few of the same people. But I liked it. I did enjoy it. And as I said on the stream, I think it's the most I've ever enjoyed Roger Moore as James Bond, because he does kind of a send up of his Bond character, and he steals a lot of the scenes he's in. He's really good. But I love the Maze Runner franchise. It's easily my favorite. Probably. Well, I don't know if it's easily my favorite. I like the Hunger Games movies as well overall. But I dig those Maze Runner movies quite a bit, and because they don't have a goofy, dumb romance in it, and I think that's to its benefit. So I'll probably go the Maze Runner here. But Zach,
yeah. So, I was really looking forward to seeing Cannonball Run.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
I was really looking forward to seeing Cannonball Run after I saw Smokey and the Bandit in theaters. And while there's some unique characters and some race elements, I felt like it was missing the fun outside of like the Roger Moore character. I felt like there was not a lot of fun and excitement. And I've seen the Maze Runner trilogy, and I do enjoy those. So I'm going to go Maze Runner.
All right. Well, welcome, Jordan. We've been breezing through. We've been breezing through because we've had a lot of hand voting here tonight as well.
Yeah,
some easier brackets. There's been some hand votes and some easier kind of corners of the bracket, as you'll see, and some stuff going through. But we'll find out.
Well, I'm curious to see. I only was able to watch one for this. I watched La Bamba, and it was really good. And then I rewatched Patriot Games, and that movie's very mid. So
okay, La Bamba was on the left side. It didn't go through because I think it was up against one of the heavier big blockbusters.
Vacation.
Oh, okay.
The Mummy Returns. The
Mummy Returns. It lost the Mummy Returns. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But I'll just shout out La Bamba is like one of the best biopics I've seen in a long time, and it breezes through. It's quick. It just gets to the point of it all, and it's good.
No worries, but you can quickly. We've run through the voting on this one, but if you want to chime in on the Cannonball Run and the Maze Runner real quick before we move on, you can certainly do that.
Oh, it's the Cannonball Run. I was trying to figure out
the Cannonball Run. Yeah, I used a 4 and put like a French poster. Yes, the Cannonball Run.
Okay, I thought like is that Smokey and the Bandit? But because I couldn't like until I zoomed in. But the Cannonball Run is fine. It's a cool little like a big race with a bunch of like just character actors and different people. Is Burt Reynolds in it? I can't remember who.
Yeah, it's a Burt Reynolds, Hal Needham,
Roger Moore.
Roger Moore. Jackie Chan pops up in that movie.
Yeah. So I've seen it, and it's been a little bit. But the Maze Runner is awesome, and I've always sung the praises of Dylan O'Brien. I feel like if he keeps on the path that he's on and makes good movie choices like he has been, then he could become an A-lister someday. I seriously believe that. So
he was great. Help.
He had a big year, last year, and he's done some really fun performances lately. So I think he'll get there. He's getting there. Yeah,
and I just had Selena watch Send Help for the first time. She loved it. So, but so because she's been asking me for 3 movie recommendations every day because she's off for the summer because she's a school teacher, and so she's just watching all these movies. But here I'll vote for the Maze Runner because those movies are awesome, and just like you said, I won't get into it too deep, but just like it's just a fun kind of fantasy like adventure kind of thing. Gets a little dark, and it doesn't have your traditional like romance, it's just kind of like a girl's there, and there's kind of a little tension, like romantic tension, but it doesn't really get there. So that's.
No, she screws him over, and Dylan O'Brien goes, "Well, we'll piss off. Bye. I'm not getting involved with you." She double crosses him, and they don't. She tries to get back with him, and she's like, "No, you got my friends killed. How about
exactly.
No? That's why I like those movies." I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine."
How about
no? How about no? The gem that you made also of the vacation.
Oh yeah, I gotta show him that. We had a matchup of Friday the 13th, the original versus Vacation, and I made maybe one of the best crossover posters I've ever made personally.
Oh yeah,
National Lampoon's Friday the 13th.
Oh shoot,
that is great.
that is awesome. Yeah, didn't just go camping; they went to hell. Yeah.
The Griswolds are on a vacation to die for. Yes.
Yeah. That's awesome, yeah.
That would actually be a really funny movie, seeing them run into Jason. You're ruining the Griswold family vacation, Jason. How dare you?
Clark going on a huge rant on Jason.
Yeah, Jesus, Jason, you're ruining everything.
But or like Ellen Griswold becomes the killer somehow and starts slashing people.
Fun stuff there. All right, so we got The Firm with Tom Cruise, and we got some more Shyamalan.
That's Carol mentioning.
Yeah, I think Jonathan was rooting for The Firm, but Malcolm, what do you got here with The Village as well? You're muted, buddy.
Yeah, I quite like The Village. I think I think it is good. But yeah, the film was a surprise for me. Like I watched it recently. I can't remember what for, but I think it's a pretty solid legal drama movie. So I'm going with the film.
Could it be the last series probably?
No, I don't think I watched it for that. I think I watched it for the based on the book tournament or something.
Oh, okay.
I watched it for something anyway.
Or maybe
yeah.
I know I watched it for the Battle of the Toms when we did Hanks versus Cruz. So I watched it for that.
Same,
that was
same here. I think I watched it for that.
Yeah. Because no, I mean, The Village has its moments. I think the buildup is kind of better than the third act, when it does the reveal. And, I do think there's some good tension there. I wish it kind of have just stuck, the landing a little bit better. And I think it'd be more beloved, but I still think there's positive aspects of it. But yeah, I might go the firm here. Yeah, it's a really solid legal thriller, some good Tom Cruise. And yeah, when we looked it up, Jordan, surprisingly, made at $250 million at the time.
Yeah,
so
right.
That's a lot of money for 1994. It was a
crazy.
huge smash hit. So it certainly qualifies here. I'll go the firm. It's really good. Jordan?
Yeah, I mean, I like them both, but I mean, maybe courtroom stuff isn't always totally my bag. I mean, mine is just maybe about 5 of them ever made, and the firm is good, but I'm just saying to kind of because I like them both, and I know not everyone loves The Village. I mean, I really do because it's like a classic M. Night twist, which I mean. Probably won't spoil it. I mean, but I think most people know it by now. But and yeah, you're in it for the whole time, and then the twist comes, and the ending's kind of stupid though. It's just kind of want kind of thing. But I mean, but it is a unique thing. He at least M. Night kind of shot for something. He took a big swing and a miss. So so yeah, but up until then, I really like it. I mean, Joaquin Phoenix again, and then I think Amanda Seyfried. I can't remember the whole cast that's that's in it, but yeah. So
Sigourney Weaver is in there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's got a good cast. Good cast.
Yeah. So, almost every single M. Night movie, even the bad ones, there's something even just kind of cheesy fun that I do kind of like about them. So I'll go with The Village.
Okay. All right, Zach.
Jordan, Matt's life is not The Village.
Might be somebody. You're trying to remember Bryce Dallas Howard or not?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Well, Judy Greer.
Bryce Dallas Howard. Yeah.
Judy Greer as well. There's a couple of similar people in that movie. Yeah.
I think I was thinking of Bryce Dallas Howard. Yeah.
Okay.
Taylor, I guess.
A little bit. But yeah, Zach.
Yeah. So I saw The Firm last year, and I really and I thought it was really good. The Village, I actually watched for this. I watched it last night, and it was actually my favorite watch of the 4 that I watched.
Oh,
I loved it. This movie. The twist is not the greatest, but I didn't think it was overly bad. And I'll say this: it might find its way into my After the 120.
Really?
So, yes, I loved it that much. I thought the performances all around, the tension, the score, everything. So, The Village.
Okay, right.
Yeah, it's been a very long time since I've seen The Village. I'm due for rewatch, but I seen The Firm. It's great. I believe there's a TV show as well based on the movie, but I done The Firm, so I'll go with The Firm.
Firm?
Yeah. But
yeah.
But I will say real quick, the Village isn't M. Night's worst by any means. I mean, it's no Last Airbender or After Earth or Lady in the Water or The Happening, So
yeah, not even close. No, I mean, when I think the last time I did a ranking, I had it somewhere in the middle. It's not.
Yeah.
That bad. It's got positives. All right, so we got Live Free or Die Hard, which I pulled the international posters called it Die Hard 4.0, which I like as a title actually because of the tech stuff in that movie.
Oh, nice.
And then Big Mama's House, which is another surprise huge hit when you look it up. That movie made
on Turnpike as well.
A lot of money. Yeah, certainly only on Turnpike.
Yeah,
but it's on me. And yeah, actually, I like both of these movies. I think Big Mama's House is kind of underrated. For Martin Lawrence, I think it's watchable. I like Paul Giamatti in it. I don't think they should have made 2 sequels. I think that's a one and done premise. That shouldn't have had sequels. But I enjoyed it enough. But I've always defended the fourth Die Hard. I just even rewatched it recently, showing it to Rhonda. that movie's really good, and I will defend it with the premise and the action. I think it's solid, so I'll go Die Hard here. Jordan?
Yeah. Yeah, like I like both of them too. Yeah, because like I'm a defender of Martin Lawrence, even in his bad movies. I've been like stuff like Black Knight, but there's only one that I couldn't get into. That's called Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. I could not get into that movie at all. But yeah, Big Mama's House, like it's a weird kind of goofy premise. But no, if I remember right, was Paul Giamatti in it? I can't remember.
Yeah, he's the partner.
Yeah,
just
okay.
He's in it. Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. Which seems like a weird one for him, but it has weird lines. Like when I was a kid, I mean, I don't like it much now, but I like the whole basketball sequence when he's like taking on people on the basketball court. He's like going up to the guy. He's like, boy, you look like a damn shaved bird, or like just like throwing out weird off the wall lines and all that. It's all right, but I think Live Free or Die Hard. Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, I think that Justin Long's good in it. Kevin Smith is fun when he pops up, and just like Bruce Willis being a little kind of more angsty, but it still works. So I'll go Live Free or Die Hard.
Zach.
Yeah, I haven't seen Big Mama's House, and actually, Live Free or Die Hard was the one I just finished for this, and okay. I thought it was great. I thought the premise with John McClane kind of being the outsider, I thought that was kind of interesting. I thought Timothy Olyphant was definitely a menacing villain, and I really enjoyed the action and the story. So, Live Free or Die Hard.
Brian. Brian.
Yeah, I like both these, but I'll let you go with Big Mama's House. It's a lot of fun. Number 2 was a guilty pleasure for me. I do enjoy the sequel. But Big Mama's House has a weird supporting cast. You get Terrence Howard, Angie Anderson, and Cynthia Tatum. Long show up in there. It's a good little comedy. I'll go Big Mama's House.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
Yeah, I do enjoy Big Mama's House. I think it's entertaining. And yeah, I'm also in the camp of I do like Live Free or Die Hard. And I honestly think it's pretty solid. So I'm gonna go for Live Free or Die Hard.
All right, Live Free or Die Hard. Okay, going through. All right, moving down to Tag. And nope. Hey, you gonna tag me? Nope. 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 You're not gonna tag me. That's what Jeremy Renner says in that movie.
Yeah, right.
But Jordan.
I think these are both really good. I like them both. Tag, it was one that like when I saw the trailers looked a little cheesy. But I really like I'm trying to think.
Jake Johnson?
No, I'm trying to think. Hannibal Buress. I think he's really good. I mean, but it has a good cast. I do like Jake Johnson quite a bit. I'm not a huge Ed Helms fan. I think he's fine, but yeah. But Jeremy Renner's great. John Hamm, yeah. So the movie's fun. But like I've always been a big Hannibal Buress fan ever since he was the one that like literally like exposed Bill Cosby to the world and what he was doing. He was the guy that like maybe there's something like really off about this guy and we need to look into him. Something's up with him. So, but then, but nope. I had a lot of fun with it. The first time I saw it, I wasn't sure if I loved it, so I went back and I saw it a second time, and the second time was a lot better. Like it just got so much better. Like I just love the Daniel Kaluuya. I think he's great. I'm a huge Keke Palmer fan. She might be one of my favorite actresses working today. I think she's really entertaining. She's got a lot of charisma. Stephen Ewan's great, and then just the whole thing with the like alien ship up and like how it flies, and then what they did with the lighting too. Like I think Nope to me has some of the best dark scenes where you can see clear as day. We had so many movies when you're in the dark, it gets hard to see anything. But like I don't know how they lit it. But they noticed to use some kind of special technique that just made it really pop. So I think I'll give it to Nope. I actually really dig it. So I'm looking forward to whatever Jordan Peele does next. I'm not sure what it's gonna be, but whatever he does, I'll watch it. So, Zach.
Yeah, so I've seen both of them. Nope, to me is my least favorite of the Jordan Peele trilogy. I still like Us as my top one. And then Tag was actually I'm surprised at how much I really enjoyed it, and I've seen it multiple times. It's in my 128, so I'm gonna go with Tag.
Yeah. Brian, what do you say?
Yeah, how you Tag? It's a black spot for me for comedy wise, but I have seen Nope. Out of all for Jordan Peele's ranking, probably my second favorite, first being Get Out. But I'll give it to Nope.
Yeah. Just throwing up a few comments. I see when Shipper hasn't seen either one, but Nope looks more up my alley. And then Selena, me and her talk. I don't think she loves Nope, but she likes Tag. So, yeah. But Malcolm, what do you say?
Yeah, Tag was a big surprise for me. Like, it's one of those ones that I watched thinking, oh, this is probably going to be a fun comedy. But I was surprised by how much I enjoyed it. It's entertaining, and believe it or not, it's based on a true story of these people people who sort of spent 1 month a year playing the same game of tag. It's just bizarre concepts. But I do feel like I do really like Nope. I think that's solid. And yeah, so I'm gonna slightly go Nope.
Yeah. Well, it could have been another one we were talking about. Sorry, I was gonna throw it up. Selena actually hasn't seen Nope, so it's all right. But anyways.
I'll probably go Nope. Tag is fine, but it was kind of a one and done movie. I never had the urge to go back to it. I like Nope. I don't know if I love it. I need to go back and watch it again. I still don't think Jordan Peele's quite reached the heights of Get Out, in my opinion. I think he's got some good ideas, but hasn't quite gotten there. But he makes interesting stuff, so I'll go Nope here. All right. We got City Slickers and Hotel Transylvania 3. So,
Okay.
All right.
That's only alternative fights. All right. So.
Yeah. So I do enjoy City Slickers. It's been a while since I've seen it, and Hotel Transylvania 3 is actually my favorite in the franchise. I like the adventure that you go on. I like the new characters that you meet. So I'm gonna go Hotel Transylvania 3.
Okay. Yeah. But Hotel Transylvania 3, if anyone forgets, they all blend together. I believe this is the one where they go on a cruise. Yeah. So, but Brian.
Yeah, how is this? I think I see City Slickers, but I don't think I have because I never came on TV a bunch of times back in the day. But for Hotel Transylvania the trilogy, it's probably my least favorite of the trilogy. I do like number 2 more, but since I've seen it, I'll go Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Yeah, I like City Slickers. I think it's a really good sort of Western movie in there. And I like all the Hotel Transylvania movies. I think they're all solid. And that, so I'm gonna go Hotel Transylvania 3.
Yeah. Austin.
I would have just gone City Slickers here. I know Transylvania 3. I'm like, I got like halfway through and I tapped out. I was like, no, I'm good. City Slickers is at least like, fun ensemble. Daniel Stern, Bruno Kirby, like little Jack Palance. Like, I think it's a pretty fun movie. I would have gone City Slickers pretty easy. That Jordan?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna just throw it up there really quick because I couldn't decide between 2 thumbnails for the episode. We almost had a Rugrats one that I made. That's kind of cool where it's like Chucky watching it on a screen. This is gonna be the other thumbnail. Like Summer Blockbusters. But I just wanted to just share it. But yeah. So I think I don't know if we needed like 3 or 4 or how many Hotel Transylvania movies that we got.
Let's talk about this one. Let's talk about
Yeah, but like oddly enough though, like I don't think that we really need them. But that being said, though, I think they kind of get better to me. Like I don't know, there's something about them where they get kind of like increasingly better to me. But when the first one came out, I just had fun. Just not really like like looking at who was voicing each character, because I'm really good at like picking out voice actors, and like if I hear it or if I'm watching like a commercial, I can be like, oh yeah, that's Bryan Cranston, or like John Hamm, or like whoever, John Cena. They're like he's doing the voice for Chevy trucks or whatever it is, you know. But I mean, that being said, though, I don't love this franchise enough to just go crazy for it. Like City Slickers is fun, and I'm a big Billy Crystal fan. I wish he would do more with his film career, but yeah. So I'll go City Slickers.
Okay, but Hotel Transylvania is going to go through. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I mean, it also is subtitle Summer Vacation, so
yeah,
True.
All right, so we got Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and South Park, bigger, longer, uncut.
Wow.
All right, once again, Brian.
As they both made money at the box office, big hits there. But I'm starting to get tired of all these Robin Hood movies that we're getting more and more. But Prince of Thieves is decent. I like the song by Bryan Adams. But I'm a big South Park fan. I love the movie. It's number 128. I love the music. It's catchy. I'll go South Park.
Okay.
Yeah, Malcolm.
I've never seen a South Park movie. I don't like I never liked the TV series, so I just didn't bother watching the movie. Because it's just like, why go see a movie based on a TV show you don't like? And
yeah,
but it's one of those ones with Robin Hood, like we're only getting a lot of them because he's in the public domain, so like anyone can make a Robin Hood movie if they want. And but Robin Hood Prince of Thieves is definitely a really solid Robin Hood movie. And I do enjoy the character. I do really want to see the new one that just came out this year, but I just never got a chance. I'll just have to wait for it to come out on streaming now. So I'm gonna go Robin Hood Prince of Thieves.
Yeah, Austin.
Pass. I look, man, and I have my reasons for this. I like the South Park TV show. I've just never been a big fan of the movie. Way too many songs. In fact, there's like 20 songs in this movie. Is ridiculous. It's too much. A couple here and there would have been fine, but it kind of grates on me after a while. And I'm not a big fan of Prince of Thieves either. There's exactly maybe two Robin Hood movies I like, which is the Errol Flynn one from the 30s, and I like Men in Tights. I think those are about the only two I actually enjoy.
The Disney one, Disney's Robin Hood.
It wasn't as good when I rewatched it recently. It's fine. It's fine, but it recycles a lot of animation from the previous ones. It's kind of lazy, in my opinion. But I guess I'll go South Park by default here. Jordan.
Yeah. So I don't know if they've ever done like a Robin Hood type of episode, but I can just see it like a total crossover, just like Cartman being Robin Hood, like "fuck you, Kyle, give me all your money," and then he's like trying to shoot him with a bow and arrow or something, But
we're gonna have a tournament, by the way, where we could potentially have two Robin Hoods going up against each other because Russell Crowe versus Hugh Jackman. Now they've both played Robin Hood.
I know.
So we'll have two of those in the tournament.
But good gosh, like talk about a boring movie, like one of the most boring movies I've seen in like years, like that Death of Robin Hood. Like I would literally
I talked about it on my worst stuff thing. I was
bored to tears.
Bored by that movie. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
the movie's boring, really boring.
So as of right now, I have it in my worst of the year. I don't know if it'll stay there though, but by the end of the year, but like I mean, I just think I'm a huge Hugh Jackman fan. I do appreciate him, but it's like, man, you're really just like just taking a paycheck here or something. But here, I mean, this is kind of one of the better Robin Hood movies. I'm not a big fan of really most Robin Hood movies, but I do really like the Disney one. For me, I think that really holds up. Actually, I showed it to my nieces and nephews, and they were like glued to the TV, and it got them off all their devices for a while and onto another device, the TV. So, but yeah, so yeah, I'll go with Robin Hood here. Yeah, for South Park, I agree. There's too many songs, and it just doesn't work. I mean, I like sporadic episodes here and there, but that's it.
Have you ever seen, Jordan, the Errol Flynn one from like 38, The Adventures of Robin Hood? Have you ever seen that one?
I don't think that I've seen it all the way through. I think I've seen just bits and pieces of it.
Okay, because I think that might be the best like classic Robin Hood of just like the
It
kind
could
of
be, yeah.
the ego-driven sort of Robin Hood swashbuckling kind of thing. Like I really like it. I don't know. It's really fun. But I'll just throw it out there. It's on Tubi if anybody wants to watch it. So
I'll have to find some show we're doing where we're going to talk about it, and then I'll watch
yeah, right. I got you. Was that?
Yeah. So I have never seen an episode of South Park. It just didn't look like something I would enjoy. So because of that, why would I watch a movie of something that never looked like something I would like? And I've seen Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and I did like it. It's been a little while since I've seen it, so I'm going to go Prince of Thieves.
Okay, so Prince
Yeah, but
right.
But this is my little 2-second rant about South Park. Is that like South Park to me, it has hilarious episodes that are great, but it's like 1 minute they're doing something funny, next minute they're going way over the top, and they're like raping children, and they're like abusing animals, and they're just doing weird stuff. And like, this isn't even funny anymore. This is just stupid.
It all depends on the writing of it and with the satire.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of like some episodes are good and some are way too far.
Yeah. All right, a couple more on this side. We got Paw Patrol the movie and Rambo 3. So
Paw Patrol.
Fun for the whole family. Yeah,
that's right. Does anybody give a shit about Paw Patrol?
No.
Okay.
I never
but if you
watch movie.
Yeah.
But if you remember though, they did have a Rambo animated series in the 80s that was for kids.
That's true. Yeah, I mean that's very very true. I was looking up to see. I remember that Paw Patrol movie. It did make money though.
It did.
$150 million. So yeah, it made money.
Yeah, it's a very popular TV show. Like,
oh, I know the kids like it. I get it. There's another new one coming out soon. It's like the Dino Paw Patrol movie or something.
Yeah, the new
like
one.
That.
I'm just like, well,
when the Bluey movie comes out, that's probably going to do bank as well.
It's going to do.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, let's roll Rambo here just for now by default. That's fine. Yeah. Not even the best one, but still, I'd rather watch that.
Let's see what's going on.
Yeah. All right, Dr. Dolittle from 1998, and Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, which, for anybody wondering, Dr. Dolittle made a ton of money. That was a huge hit in '98 as well. So when we looked, especially, I remember me and Malcolm looked at it, was like, oh my god, that movie made like $300 million or something crazy. Like at the time, it was huge.
The 90s, yes.
Yes, Malcolm, what you got?
Yeah, I remember watching Doctor Who a lot when I was a kid. I just always enjoyed watching it. I thought it was funny, like that. But yeah, it's up against Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and that's like a blockbuster by all terms of the word. And it's just a fantastic movie. So I'm gonna go Last Crusade.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm voting for Last Crusade. Just a quick story about Dr. Dolittle, though. There was a theater near me that I frequented a lot, Cinema Tinseltown, and the opening night, it was like this big grand opening, and everybody got to come and see a free movie. Like everything was free that night. They did a really cool thing where like it was like free movies. They gave everybody like a free small popcorn, a small drink. The arcade was free for the night. It was really cool. I got on the news. I got on the news that night. I got interviewed very briefly, by somebody.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like it was like 2 seconds. I mean, it was like not much. But I remember the one movie everybody was packing in the theater to see was Dr. Dolittle. So I didn't go see that. Jordan instead, I saw Almost Heroes with Chris Farley that night.
Yes, let's go.
So I was like, I'd rather watch the last Chris Farley movie. Yeah, essentially. So, and I laughed my ass off during that movie. That was a good night. So that was fun. But good stuff. So
Almost Heroes.
Just everybody was packing into Eddie Murphy, and I was like, no, I'm gonna go watch Chris Farley.
But
I'm good.
Like him, and then what's his face? Chandler from Friends or whatever.
Yeah,
Matthew Perry.
Matthew Perry.
Yeah. Matthew Perry for some reason. The weird.
I do want to ask, guys, is that a good movie? Because it's on my watch list.
I think it's fun for what it is. Like I think it's a good time. Fun. It's like a riff on Lewis and Clark, and like I think it's got a fun little ensemble. It almost, what it almost feels like? It feels like an Adam Sandler movie that stars Chris Farley. I don't even know how to describe it. Like if that makes sense. Just with the people that are kind of surrounding him, but it's very goofy and silly. But like I still like it. If you can get in the right mood for it, I think it's fun. But anyways, Last Crusade, Jordan.
Yeah, but like my favorite part though, from Almost Heroes. Like it's just a quick little side thing, but like when they're just telling like scary stories around the campfire, and he's like he went down by the water by the creek and all of a sudden he was gone, and I took a bowl that was filled with delicious plum pudding and placed it none other but two large. I can't remember what he said, but then they just like all like erupt into like laughter, and you're like, "What the frick? That makes no sense. What are you talking about?" Yeah, but here, yeah, Dr. Dolittle. I mean, for as much as I don't love just like talking animal movies, this is probably one of the better ones. I mean, there was a quote I was quoted as a kid where like the rich lady's trying to get her dog to lie down. He's like, Chauncey, lie down. And he's like he's deaf. He's like, I'm not deaf. I just can't stand listening to her. So like I would always like quote that. but I think it's got to be a Temple of Doom. I mean, that's clearly like the blockbuster, and like, oh, it's Last Crusade. Well, I mean, just as good, if not even better, maybe. So yeah, because like. There's a debate to be had which one I like better, Temple of Doom or Crusade, but yeah, I'll go for that.
Right. Temple of Doom is the part one.
Zach, tell us why Crystal Skull is better than Last Crusade.
Yeah, tell us.
Okay, I do want to say that in this matchup I will vote for Last Crusade because I do think it is the better movie and it fits the theme. I do want to say though, I think we need to have a talking animals in rooms movie just for Jordan.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But yes, I still do like
Animals with Human
Crusade, and I like Dr. Dolittle, but I would vote for Last Crusade. So.
Okay. Brian.
Yeah, I do enjoy Dr. Dolittle. It's a good funny comedy. I do enjoy the cast of it. It's a very sad cast. Our books, Norman Donald, Chris Rock, as the voices. But yeah, Last Crusade is one of the heavy hitters in this episode. So Last Crusade.
All right, so Last Crusade.
But yeah, that's only like my thing. It's like what's worse than the movie filled with people talking in rooms? A movie with animals talking in rooms. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google around and see if I can find one of just that, and see if I can find a good one. I don't know. All right, well, let's go. Bull Durham and Superman, the recent one. That's from 2005.
Okay.
So yeah, it's on me. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I've seen Bull Durham once. I enjoyed it for what it was. Some prime kind of Kevin Costner sports movie material. Superman, I wasn't over the moon about it. It was kind of a mixed bag for me personally. There's things I liked about it, things I didn't like about it. Certainly better than Supergirl. But I guess I'll go Superman here. Jordan?
Yeah. So I mean, Bull Durham's fine. I mean, I think that it's all right. I mean, I like Kevin Costner and like Tim Robbins and stuff being like, especially like Tim Robbins being like, isn't he kind of like an old timey guy in that? I can't remember. It's been a while since I like stopped, but Superman, I actually really I dig this one. It was a big surprise. It's probably my third favorite Superman. I mean, probably Man of Steel is my number one, then the original Superman 2, but then this one, I mean, I think that it was great and it's a lot of fun and like there's a good message, like he just wants to be a good person and like help people, and he tries to like say to people like what's wrong with that, like he just wants to like be a good person and like do good things and all of that. And then also I appreciate the Mr. Terrific in there. Like he was a pretty fun character because like I'm pretty familiar with most of the Superman lore, but I'm like I don't know Mr. Terrific, but I like this guy. This guy's cool. I mean, so and I think they're doing like a spin-off series.
TV show, I believe.
Yeah. So I'd watch that, and then the only thing that I didn't really like is the way that like the Bizarro Superman came in and like he's just punching in numbers. It's like why would you just punch in numbers? Just because Superman would be all over that. How slow you got to do that. So yeah. but and then like Nathan Fillion, that character gets a little annoying. But if you know that Guy Gardner character, that's how he is in the comic book. He's a sarcastic
guy like that.
He's the douchebag Green Lantern, like in the comics. Like that's what he is.
Yeah. So yeah, but my only other main criticism, I feel like this movie isn't very accessible to like just like everyday average audiences. Like if you're a comic book fan and know all the lore and who these extra characters are, you're probably gonna really have a fun time with it. But if you're just an average fan and you don't know who like Hot Girl is and like all these other characters are just sitting there like barely doing anything, it's kind of like who, like what's going on?
There's
like too much going on.
Nobody
here?
knows who Morpho is outside of comic book fans.
No, yeah,
you know what I mean.
Metamorpho, yeah,
Metamorpho,
like,
yeah. Like who knows who that
Yeah.
is besides hardcore comic book fans? You know.
Yeah, but like the whole Jimmy Olsen story. I mean, I appreciate it for what it was, but I think it got a little kind of weird and just I don't know, kind of unnecessary. But I did quite enjoy it as a comic book fan. So I'll go with Superman.
All right, what is that?
But that.
Okay, let's talk about this matchup.
Oh
no. No. Okay, so let's go
Be
Superman.
worried.
I'm going to start with Superman. I thought this was a movie of two halves for me. I did not like anything like the first 45 minutes. There's nothing that really got me. It was up until that second interaction between Lois and Clark that I started to really like the second half.
Yeah, they had great chemistry. Yeah, I would agree with that.
But I'm saying that it took you until that second interaction where like the things were like attacking the city. I thought that really moved the movie forward. Bull Durham, I actually watched for the first time last year, and I actually really liked it. I liked the main three performances from Sarandon, Costner, and Tim Robbins, and I liked their chemistry. It was a movie I wasn't sure I was gonna like, but I'm gonna go with Bull Durham.
Yeah, and Tim Robbins is a rookie in the Bull Durham, I guess. So like baseball.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So,
Brian?
Brian.
And also, Zach, did it make you worse of the year for Superman?
It might have, but again, I didn't see many movies last year, so
okay. My first matchup, I had not seen Bull Durham, but I love Superman. It was in my top 12. I had a lot of fun with it, especially the last act. I love Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. Wasn't familiar at first, but her as Lois Lane was great, so I'll go with Superman.
But yeah, but I do think it's the best chemistry between any Superman and Lois for me in this movie. It's good. Yeah. Malcolm.
Yeah, I haven't seen Bull Durham. It's one I do want to go see, but I did really love Superman. And to disagree with Jordan slightly, I think it's one of those ones where I like the fact that for James Gunn to start this universe, like he didn't sort of redo the whole Superman origin thing, and we see his Krypton exploding for the 50 millionth time and all that.
Yeah.
So I think for that to work, you need to if you're going to establish like a big universe, you need to establish include some of the characters there. Like you don't have to go into their backstories. You're probably going to cover them like few another things anyway. So I think as a good introduction to those new characters, I think they work, because I know people who aren't that into comic books that love the characters and stuff for what they did. And Mr. Terrific is as the same guy that was Darwin in X-Men First Class, as I found out.
It was. Oh, damn.
And also, Nicholas Hoult was great as Lex Luthor.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go Superman here.
We'll move on in a second. I just want to mention more people that are in the cast for a second. I'm going to run down the rest of the Wikipedia. I'm being sarcastic.
No.
We forgot to mention Nicholas Hoult. Yeah, we know. All right, we got it.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
What about Bull Durham? Let's go through that one.
Yeah, let's go through the cast. All right. Mr. and Mrs. Smith and Uncle Buck, Jordan.
Yeah, so I do like both of these. I think Mr. and Mrs. Smith is cool because Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie were once a thing, and then that's kind of like I like husband and wife that are kind of have to like be on the outs and kind of go after each other, and it's kind of cool. I want to watch the Amazon series with Donald Glover. My dad had it on, and I saw like part of an episode. It looked pretty good, but yeah, yeah. So I think that movie is a lot of fun, but it ain't no Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck is just great. It's just like so much fun, and I'm glad it made a lot of money. just sad that we don't have John Candy anymore. So, but yeah, this movie is tons of fun. So I'll go Uncle Buck.
That's it.
Yeah, I've seen Mr. and Mrs. Smith once, and it's been a long time since I've seen it, so I want to rewatch it. And I've only seen Uncle Buck once, but of these two, I did enjoy Uncle Buck more, so Uncle Buck.
Brian.
Yeah, I had this turbulent idea like you download a battle of the SCTV actors for like John Candy, Kato O'Hara, comprised down the line. That'd be a lot of fun. But I have seen both of them. Uncle Buck, I love a lot, so Uncle Buck.
Yeah. Malcolm, what do you say?
Yeah, this is the battle of both movies. I think are just fine. Like I've never been the biggest fan of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I think it's a fun action movie. And I watched Uncle Buck for the first time last year. It was,
Best Dwarfs, I believe, right?
Yeah. And yeah,
Okay.
and it's I've said this before. Like when it comes to sort of watching '90s comedies for the first time, like in this day and age, like they're either going to really work or they're not. So I'm going to go Uncle Buck.
Yeah, sounds good. Austin.
And I'll speak for Uncle Buck. I've only seen Mr. and Mrs. Smith maybe like 2 or 3 times over the years. I think it's good, but it just doesn't feel like one of those movies I go back to a lot. It's just I don't know. I remember it was a big hit at the time, but yeah, it feels I kind of forget it exists half the time, honestly. So I'm gonna go with Uncle Buck here pretty easily. Oh, Jordan must have hit his he must have hit a wrong button.
I guess.
Well, I think he probably hit a wrong button on his thing or closed out a tab.
Maybe.
Tab. But it's all good. He's coming back, so I will put through Uncle Buck. All right.
And now he gets to see the other matchups.
Yeah, right.
Oh boy, there's one matchup Jordan Mail like.
But
Yeah.
yeah, sorry. A streamer decided to randomly boot me out. That's weird.
All right.
So-
All right. Well, let's hit the speed round. We'll show what Jordan went through, and then we'll get things rolling. So let's hit it.
Gotta go fast.
Jordan's not gonna like the first one I went through. Congo beat Super.
No, what? Come
And
on,
it was a
Congo.
tie and went to Zach.
Oh,
Let's put it out
Yeah,
there.
way better.
Tied to Zach, but anyways, all right. So just letting everybody know, all the winners of the following matchups will go to the Sweet 16, and then we'll head on to our championship bracket. So it's going to be Congo versus Magic Mike XXL.
Yeah.
That's our first
But
one.
don't worry, Superbad is gonna get its due when we do our best worst comedy series. That'll be on Sunday.
All right. And Magic Mike beat the Bridges of Madison County, so who cares?
Oh,
All right.
yes, fair enough. Yeah, sure.
But that movie made a lot of money. But Zach, what you got?
Yeah.
I'm gonna slightly go Congo.
Okay. Brian,
I can see Magic Mike before the Congo, but I'll go Magic Mike.
Malcolm.
Congo, just because I've seen it.
Okay. I'm also gonna go Congo. Jordan.
I'll say Justice for Superbad, Magic Mike.
Okay. Well, Congo is going to go through for now. Okay. All right. I voted for Superbad just for the record. All right. 40 Virgin, which beat 28 years later, and Teen Wolf over Crystal Skull, which is fine. So
Yeah,
it's Crystal Skull. Whatever.
Yeah.
Brian.
Free or Virgin.
Virgin. Malcolm.
40-year-old virgin.
Yeah, let's go 40 Virgin. Jordan.
Yeah, sorry, Michael. I gotta go 40-year-old version.
Yeah. Those Back to the Future might be a tougher matchup.
Yeah.
Zach?
I would have gone Teen Wolf.
Okay. All right. But 40-year-old Virgin will pop through here. Let me write that one down. Virgin. Okay. Moving on to Wonder Woman, which beat Jason Bourne, and Mamma Mia over After.
Because we haven't seen After.
But-
Malcolm
Yeah.
has.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I never barely even heard of it, but I had a thought though that we should have had 40-year-old virgin versus Superbad. Come on, that would have been a classic comedy matchup.
Yeah, it would have been a Seth Rogen matchup as well. So
Yeah.
But for this one, Malcolm, what you got?
I'm gonna go Wonder Woman.
I'm also going to go Wonder Woman. Jordan?
Yeah, I am not a Mamma Mia fan, but I am a fan of the music of ABBA. But I'll go with 40 Year Old Virgin.
All right, Zach. Wonder Woman, you mean? 40 Year Old Virgin was last French.
Yeah.
Wonder
Oh
Woman.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman. That's what I meant to say.
I-
Sorry.
I figured that's what you meant, but yeah.
No.
Okay.
Sweet.
Sweet bit. Okay, sweet bit for Wonder Woman. All right, we'll roll that one through. Let me write that down.
Wonder Woman. I got these custom made coasters, and I got my Wonder Woman coaster that I got my drink on today.
Oh yeah. All right. This was kind of a corner of the bracket that was a pass overall. I'll just let you know that, Jordan. So we had Midway and Hop. So Midway went
Sure,
through.
yeah.
And we had Cocktail and DC League of Super Pets. So
It's fine. Yeah.
so now we have Midway versus DC League of Super Pets.
Yeah.
So for me, I'll go Midway. Jordan.
Oh yeah, I've seen the original Midway, and it's not bad. So it's probably the best one out of all these four. So I'll go Midway.
All right, Zach.
Super Pets.
Brad.
The one I've seen, Super Pets.
All right, Malcolm.
DC matchup next round, Super Pets.
Oh, okay.
We need more talking animal movies. Come on.
So I guess it is technically a Wonder Woman matchup. 'Cause she's in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
animated at least. So yeah.
We'll have to look up who did the voice of Wonder Woman in that movie. I'd have to look that up.
That was Halsey, I believe.
Who?
Oh, it was
Halsey.
Halsey. Oh, weird.
Who's that?
She's a singer.
Who?
She's a singer. Yeah.
Who?
A singer. Yeah.
All right. Anyways, Pokemon, the first movie, which went over the lake house, and the Goonies, which took out Scary Movie 4. So
Okay.
all right. Again, not a heavy hitter corner either,
Yeah.
but Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go with hey you guys. Let's go with the Goonies.
Goonies. All right, Zach.
Goonies.
Goonies. Brian.
Ruth, baby. Ruth Goonies.
Yeah.
Goonies. All right. Malcolm.
Actually, correction, Brian, it was Jamelia Jamil from The Good Place who was one of the
really?
Super
Okay.
Pets.
Yeah.
And I'm going
was,
Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Goonies here. All right, so
There you go, Jordan. Finally moved on.
Yeah. Finally got some love around here, but
Finally.
I was also gonna say Jamelia Jamil. She's low key like maybe one of my celebrity crushes. I like her a lot.
Right. All right, the Goonies moving on. We got Long Legs, which beat On Stranger Tides. And then we got George of the Jungle, which beat Mean Girls, surprisingly enough, actually. So
Wow.
yeah.
That beat Mean Girls. Mean Girls rules. Dang.
Yeah. So does George of the
Goes to
Jungle. Kind of.
George was all fun.
It's
But Mean
fun.
Girls in my top 64. I would have gone with that.
I don't think it was in your 64 episode.
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, it was in my 128. It's in one of those.
Okay.
Sure.
Zach,
George of the Jungle.
Brian,
Watch out for that tree, George of the Jungle.
Malcolm.
I'm going to go Long Legs.
I'm also gonna go Long Legs. Jordan.
So I went back and did a rewatch of Long Legs last year, and like this could be a hot take, but I think that movie is completely stupid and idiotic. I don't like it at all. After my like rewatch, like it was a bad, like not a good rewatch. So I'm like the movie did not hold up for me. So I got to go George of the Jungle.
Well, I thought you were gonna say Justice for Mean Girls and Long Legs, but okay.
No, just because I'm not a big Long Legs fan. I think that like the Nick Cage is just doing a goofball of a character. I don't get it.
Okay. We got National Lampoon's Vacation, which took out Friday the 13th, as I showed you in that crossover poster.
Oh yeah.
And we have Fast and Furious 6 over Neighbors. So now we have Vacation and Fast and Furious 6.
Okay.
Brian?
What is that Neighbors poster? It's like a baby.
Yeah, it's a baby.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
It's a baby on a keg. Yeah.
Oh yeah, weird.
It's close, but I think Summer Blockbuster, I think of Fast and Furious, so I'll go with Fast 6.
Okay. Malcolm?
I'm also going to go Fast 6.
It would be funny if Clark all of a sudden interjected in a Fast and Furious movie with the family truckster, but I'll go Fast and Furious 6.
Yeah, that would have been
All
awesome.
about family,
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah, right. It is family.
So like make like some kind of crossover poster where it's like the family truckster like racing Doms like
Yeah, right.
a car. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, you might say Fast and Furious it might be more of a blockbuster, but it's also summer blockbusters, and Vacation is It's a hell of a summer time movie, so I'm gonna go Vacation.
Vacation.
Uh-huh.
And Zach.
Vacation.
Vacation. Okay.
Yeah.
Close one, but Fast and Furious 6 we'll roll through on this one. And I can't make any crossovers right now. I got to write these down as we go along. So
Yeah.
maybe after the show I'll try one. But
Yeah.
I got to do this. So I got Fast and Furious 6. Okay. All right. And I think the last one on this side to go through the Sweet 16, Mummy Returns, which again took out La Bamba, and the Muppet movie over the recent Little Mermaid. So Mummy Returns and Muppet movie. Malcolm?
I'm going to go Mummy Returns.
I'm also going to go Mummy Returns here. Jordan?
Yeah, I'll go Mummy Returns. I actually like that one. This is my hot take, better than the original. So.
All right. And Zach?
Mummy Returns.
Okay. Brian?
I would go Muppet movie.
Okay. All right. Mummy Returns. Roll through. All right. Let's jump to the other side. We'll see what else makes this week 16, and we'll keep it on rolling here. We've got Nightmare 4, which oddly enough beat Friday 4. Jordan, the two.
Oh,
Friday 13th.
Oh, dang.
Both part 4s. And then District 9.
Yeah.
District 9 over Black Rain. So now we've got Nightmare 4 versus District 9. Which, oddly enough, I didn't see District 1 through 8, but maybe they were good. I'll go District 9 here. Jordan?
Yeah. I don't know if I've seen Nightmare 4. What's the subtitle on it for the?
That's the Dream Master. It's the one directed by Rennie Harlan.
I think I've seen it. Actually, is that the one where he like starts making all kinds of crazy puns and all that stuff, like the fresh.
Kind of in 3, but 4 ramps it up a little bit more.
Yeah. But even still, like I'm a big District 9 fan, so I'll go District 9. Because I don't know what Neil Blomkamp's been up to, but I wouldn't mind seeing another movie from him.
He did Gran Turismo.
Oh, he did that one. Okay, cool.
I don't know what he's up to right now, but Zach?
Yeah.
Dream Master.
Okay, Brian.
I mean, as of now, he's probably working on the movie or something, but I will go with District 9.
Okay, Malcolm.
I'm going to go the Dream Master.
Okay. Close one, but we'll move through District 9. All right, going down. This was a whatever pass. Planet of the Apes 2001 beat Downton Abbey, the movie.
Sure.
And The Sixth Sense over Courage Under Fire. So in this matchup, The Sixth Sense, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
The Sixth Sense. Like I hate that Planet of the Apes. Like I remember seeing it in theaters with a friend of mine, and it like ruined our day when we saw it. It was bad.
All right, so let me jot that one down. Sixth Sense. Okay. All right, and we'll keep it on moving to we have Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest beating There's Something About Mary, and Detective Pikachu over Twilight Eclipse. So all right. So
Sure.
Dead Man's Chest and Detective Pikachu, Jordan.
That's something about Mary poster is kind of funny because you know what that dot is. But it's Dead Man's Chest. Yeah, I'll go with Dead Man's Chest. I thought that Detective Pikachu was creative, but I'll go Dead Man's Chest.
Zach?
Dead Man's Chest.
Okay. Brian?
My favorite part is still Dead Man's Chest.
Okay. Malcolm?
I'm just going to go Detective Pikachu.
Okay. I'm going to go with Dead Man's Chest here. All right. Chest. Okay, we're writing that down. All right, and then we'll go with Maze Runner Maze Runner and The Firm. Zach?
Maze Runner.
Okay.
I'll go Maze Runner as well.
Malcolm?
I'm going to go The Firm.
I like them both. I'll go The Firm here. I'll leave it up to Jordan.
I'll go with the Maze Runner. Yeah.
Maze Runner. Okay. All right, Maze Runner will roll through. All right, the Maze Runner. Because I might actually like Death Cure more, the sequel. I kind of like that one a lot.
Oh yeah, same.
Or not, or Scorch Trials. Excuse me, Scorch Trials.
Yeah,
Death Cure's good too, but I like Scorch Trials.
Yeah, I like them both. Yeah.
Well, you got to add a little Barry Pepper to your movie, and it makes everything better.
And sorry, Jonathan. I know you're waiting for The Firm, right?
Yeah, I know.
Also, and add some Giancarlo Esposito in there as not a villain in that movie.
Yeah. All right, we got Live Free or Die Hard and Nope. Brian?
Live Free or Die Hard.
Okay. Malcolm?
Live Free or Die Hard.
Also go Die Hard. Jordan?
I'll go Nope.
Okay. Zach?
Live Free or Die Hard.
Free or Die Hard. Okay, could be a dark horse here. We'll see what happens. All right, we got Hotel Transylvania 3 and Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Malcolm?
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Yeah, it's kind of a pass, but I guess I'll go Robin Hood. Jordan?
Yeah, it's kind of a pass, but I'll go Robin Hood. Yeah.
Okay, Zach?
I'm not mad with Robin Hood going through. I would have gone Hotel Transylvania 3.
Okay.
I would go Robin Hood.
Okay, so Robin Hood will move on. The movie was a big hit, though, so I mean, it definitely qualifies here. All right, we got Rambo 3 and Last Crusade.
So Last Crusade.
Last Crusade.
Yeah.
Am I able to talk about Rambo 3 because that was the last one I saw for this movie?
Yeah. If you want to comment on it real quick, go ahead. Yeah.
I will say, to me, I've only seen the first 3 Rambo movies. They kind of go I like them in the order that they came out, and I like Richard Crenna in this and Stallone. I don't think the villain did as much as I thought it was that they were going to give him, and I thought the story was okay, but there was still some good action, so it's still a solid movie. So,
all right.
Was this the Rebel film that Gator was watching Gremlins 2, or was that First Blood?
what was that?
Which Gremlins film was it that was featured Gremlins 2? Was it 3 or First Blood?
It's probably 3, I would say, or 2.
No, it's part 2 that's in the movie.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. He's looking up the him doing this shit in the jungle in that movie, not in Afghanistan.
Oh, okay. Then.
Yeah. He's in the lush green, not the desert. Right. All right, last one on this side, we got Superman and Uncle Buck. I'll go Uncle Buck. Jordan?
This one's actually kind of tough for me, but I lived with Uncle Buck more. I'll go with that.
Okay.
Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck. Okay.
Uncle
Brad?
Buck.
And Malcolm.
I was going to go Superman because it fits the theme more, but
Yeah.
I'll be honest with
yeah.
those down the other parts.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's wind it down here and see what wins part 2, and we'll see what emerges. All right. We got Congo taking on 40-year-old Virgin. Jordan.
So Selena, after the Superman, then Alashi just put I just died. Just put that because she's a massive Superman fan. Sorry, Selena.
Sorry, that movie's kind of mid.
Don't die on us. Don't die.
Right.
But wait, what's the bottom one?
40-year-old Virgin.
Congo and 40-year-old Virgin.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the other side. Sorry, that's
yeah.
40-year-old Virgin. Then.
Okay, Zach.
Congo.
Brian.
40-year-old Virgin.
Malcolm.
40-year-old Virgin.
Okay. 40-year-old Virgin's better. 40-year-old Virgin. Okay. Wonder Woman and DC League of Super Pets. So there's your DC matchup. Zach.
Wonder Woman.
Brian.
Wonder Woman.
Malcolm.
Yeah, I do enjoy DC League Super Pets, but Wonder Woman's better. Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Wonder Woman. Jordan.
Yeah, pretty easily Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. All right. Keeping it moving. We got the Goonies and George of the Jungle. Brian.
I'll go George of the Jungle.
Malcolm.
I'm also going to go George of the Jungle.
I'll go the Goonies. Malcolm, your dogs have been out of control tonight. What the hell is going on out there? What is happening?
My dad's just outside of chopping wood, and they want to join him.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, I said they are like,
Or they're agreeing with all of our picks. Maybe.
Yeah, I guess they're enthusiastic about the show tonight. But Jordan, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, some people are bizarrely high on George of the Jungle. I think it's okay, but I mean, I'm gonna go with the Goonies because it never seems to get a lot of love here. So I gotta fight for the Goonies. Yeah.
All right, Zach.
Rocky Road.
George of the Jungle.
Yeah.
Man,
Wow,
come
there
on.
it is.
Well,
There it
that's,
is.
I mean,
that's
At
but
least
if
the
you think
freaking
about
George
it,
of the
George of the
Jungle.
Jungle doesn't get much love either. So.
Yeah, but like the Goonies is way better than George of the Jungle.
but Goonies has been
Man,
showing up a lot, so
Oh, way better.
I don't think it's gonna go super far though. All right, so we got we got a Dwayne Johnson match. We got Fast
Oh,
and Furious 6
yeah.
and Mummy Returns. So Malcolm? Yeah.
I'm gonna go Fast and Furious 6.
Let's go to Fast and Furious 6. Jordan.
Man, this one's tough too. I'll go Fast and Furious 6. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And Zach.
Mummy Returns.
Okay. And Brian.
well, it has a great opening sequence. That's Fast 6, so I'll go with that.
Okay. We almost had a Brendan Fraser matchup though. Mummy Returns had gone up against George of the Jungle. So
Yeah.
it would have been interesting either way. But all right, on the other side, we've got District 9 and The Sixth Sense. I'm actually going to The Sixth Sense. Jordan?
I feel like we don't see District 9 all that much. I'll go District 9.
Okay. Zach?
Sixth Sense.
Brian?
Battle of Numbers. I'll go 6 Cents.
Okay.
Yeah, it is Battle of the Numbers.
That's true. Malcolm?
The Sixth Sense.
Okay. We have a lot of number movies going through. We got Fast and Furious 6, 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah, right.
We've had a couple little like movies.
Hotel
Those are
Transylvania
movies for
3.
numbers.
Hotel Transylvania 3, Nightmare
Yeah.
4, Friday
Yeah.
4, all kinds of stuff going on. All right,
Yeah.
well, we've got Dead Man's Chest and The Maze Runner. Jordan?
I'll go Dead Man's Chest.
Okay. Zach?
Dead Man's Chest.
Brian?
Dead Man's Chest.
Malcolm?
Muted.
You're muted.
Dead Man's Chest.
And I'll sweep it. So, all right. Dead Man's Chest.
Yeah.
We got Live Free or Die Hard, another fourth movie, Die Hard 4.0, and
Yeah.
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. So we are back down to Zach.
Live Free or Die Hard.
Okay. Brian?
What's the bottom one?
Robin Hood.
I'll go with the Free Die Hard.
Okay. Malcolm?
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
I'll go Live Free or Die Hard. Jordan?
Yeah, I want to see like John McClane just like taking some kind of gun or a knife or something to Kevin Costner, because I think that movie's way better. Live Free or Die Hard.
Live Free or Die Hard. Okay. And we've got Last Crusade and part 3, and we got Uncle Buck. Brian?
Both tournament winners, but I'll go the one I see more times. I'll go Uncle Buck.
Malcolm?
I ended up muting myself because I thought I was already muted. Last
okay.
Crusade.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
all good.
in this case, Last Crusade, I think, fits the bill tonight more. I'll go Last Crusade. Jordan?
Yeah, Last Crusade.
Okay. Zach?
Yeah, it fits. Last Crusade.
Yeah. All right. So I think we're finally whittling it down. Yeah, I think we've got a good chunk of blockbusters here that kind of fit the bill here. So other than maybe George of the Jungle, we'll see. But all right, we'll wind it down here.
Yeah.
We're going to
George of the Jungle, yeah.
So it should win then, right? George of the Jungle.
Yeah, right.
I don't need
I don't think it's going to go much further now. All right, Malcolm will start for
Please
40 Year
don't.
Virgin and Wonder Woman.
I'm going to go Wonder Woman.
Yeah, in this case, I think Wonder Woman fits the bill, and we actually don't see it here that much. I'm going to go Wonder Woman. Jordan?
Yeah, but I will say I'm on just like mid on Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. I thought she was okay. She wasn't the best choice that I would have picked, but I'll go Wonder Woman.
Okay. And sorry.
Wonder Woman.
Okay. And Brian.
Wonder Woman.
Okay, Wonder Woman goes through. All right, we got George of the Jungle and Fast and Furious 6. All right.
No.
Me, I'm going to go Fast and Furious. It much more fits the bill here. Jordan?
Yeah, Fast and Furious. Yes.
Okay. Zach?
Yeah, I want to root for George, but Fast and Furious 6.
Okay. Brian?
Gal Gadot matchup. Fast 6.
Yeah, I was going to say that. It's actually Gal
Yeah,
Gadot
true.
matchup. Remember, she's in 5 and 6 of Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
People
she
tend to
is.
forget that, but she is. So, Malcolm?
Fast and Furious 6.
you can't say a Gal Gadot matchup very often in
No.
these tournaments. So yeah, that's a little unique there. All right, but jump to this side, we got the Sixth Sense, and we can almost have a Bruce Willis matchup actually if on the other side if it goes far enough.
Maybe.
We
Yeah.
got Sixth Sense and Dead Man's Chest. Jordan,
I think I got to go Dead Man's Chest.
Dead Man's Chest. Zach,
Dead Man's Chest.
Brian.
Sorry, Austin. I'll go Dead Man's Chest.
Oh, come on. You don't want to have like same actor things on both sides? Come on, guys. Malcolm?
I mean, I was going to go for the logic that we see the Pirates of the Caribbean movies a lot, and we'll see them again. We don't see Sixth Sense as much as we should do Sixth Sense.
Yeah, I would have gone Sixth Sense as well, just for the Bruce Willis of it all. But all right, I guess Dead Man Chest is going to go through.
Yeah.
All right, so Dead Man. So we won't get that matchup, but we do have another Bruce Willis one. We got Live Free or Die Hard and Last Crusade. Zach?
Live Free or Die Hard.
Brian?
I'll go Live Free Die Hard.
Malcolm?
Last Crusade.
I really like Live Free or Die Hard, and we don't see it here that often, and we see Last Crusade a lot. I'm going to go Live Free or Die Hard and see how far it goes. Jordan?
Sure, let's go Live Free or Die Hard. Yeah.
I just rewatched it to show Rhonda for the Patriotic Tournament. That movie fucking rips.
Good.
That movie's really
Yeah,
good.
it is good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. All right, so I think we got some fresh movies in here. I don't think we have any winners in this final four.
No,
So
Dead Man's Chest has not won yet.
I was gonna say I don't think Dead Man's Chest has won yet either. So I think these are all pretty fresh. So as far
I think
as
only
remember.
Black Pearl's one, I think.
Black Pearl's won like twice or something. Yeah, but
Did Die Hard win one of the holiday tournaments or something?
not Live Free or Die Hard, Brian. Live Free or Die Hard ain't never made it this far. Die Hard and Die Hard 2 have won. Die Hard and Live Free or Die Hard ain't never made it this far ever.
Oh, okay.
No way.
No
I would
way.
have remembered that. But all right, so okay. But let's start on the left. We got our Gal Gadot matchup. We got Wonder Woman and Fast and Furious 6. Brian?
I'll go Fast 6.
Okay. Malcolm?
Also, Donovan, me and Austin tried. Everyone else didn't go that way. I'm going to go Wonder Woman.
Yeah, we tried to have the Bruce Willis matchup, but they weren't going for it. I'm also going to go Wonder Woman here. Jordan?
I'll go Fast and Furious 6.
Okay. All right, so up to Zach.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Okay, Wonder Woman into the finals. All right, we got Dead Man's Chest and Live Free or Die Hard. Malcolm?
In this case, I'm going to go Dead Man's Chest.
I'm going to keep running the Die Hard train. Let's go Die Hard. Jordan?
I think I got to go Black Pearl. I mean, not Black Pearl.
Dead Man's Chest.
Dead Man's Chest. Sorry.
Yeah.
Had that movie on the brain. Yeah.
Right. Zach?
Yeah, because I've seen it more. Dead Man's Chest.
Okay. And Brian?
We will see more Pirates movies in the reel, but Live Free or Die Hard doesn't get that much chance to turn fight, so Live Free or Die Hard.
Well, that was a good effort, but it's not going to win this time. So Dead Man's Chest goes through. All right. So we'll wind it down here. This is the finals for this evening. We got Wonder Woman and Pirates Dead Man's Chest. So it's on me. I'm going to go Wonder Woman because I'm a DC guy. Jordan?
Okay. Before I give my vote, I got to bring up. I did a little crossover where I had to swap out all the faces to make them look right. But it's Vacation and Furious 6. So like, there you go. They're
Malcolm made one as well or something.
They're racing toe to toe
Could
through
be
the desert.
Malcolm.
So there you go. But
Yeah.
if you have one Malcolm too, you can send it over too.
Already have. I did send you as soon as I made it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Cool.
As being your message.
Check that one out. Yeah. So there's that one. But I think here I'll go Black Pearl.
Dead Man's
Dead Man's
Chest.
Chest. He keeps saying Black Pearl.
Sorry.
I know you really want that movie to win, but it's
yeah.
not in this tournament, Jordan.
No, yeah.
All right, I know.
I mean, I love the same movie. I know, but
I know. Yeah. Zach's a big fan too. But
Wonder Woman.
Okay, Brian.
I'll go with Pirates. My favorite tragedy, so Dead Man's Chest.
And it's come down to Malcolm.
Just slightly. I like Wonder Woman a little bit more than Dead Man's Chest. Wonder Woman.
All right, one I probably wouldn't have expected to win tonight, but it's a dark horse, and it takes it. Wonder Woman,
Wow.
and
Wonder
yeah,
Woman.
they're kind of a dark horse tonight. But
Yeah.
and for anybody wondering, it was very successful. Let me get the actual numbers here for you. 150 million budget and made 824 million. So certainly, definitely qualifies.
And also, part one was MCU today with DC.
That's true. We had a Marvel, and now we had a DC movie win tonight. So a little later in the week. So yeah,
Yep.
I like the synchronicity there. I dig it.
But I'll throw out Malcolm's poster that's like it looks like they're like standing around talking about their pink slip or something.
Yeah.
I like that poster a bit more.
Yeah. It's cool. So,
All right, so Carol's happy about
There you go,
Wonder Woman. Yeah, it's a good movie. So all right, cool.
Ashley is happy too, I believe.
All right, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. All right, so congrats to Wonder Woman, and there we go, winning part 2. So yeah, we've had some comic book movies.
Yeah. There you go.
Maybe
Oh,
so
right.
far. So nicely done. A little Marvel, a little DC, and there you go. And yeah, a good time. Hopefully, since Wonder Woman isn't a Disney thing, we won't get flagged for stupid copyright by AI bots.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, right.
As much because
Yeah.
I played Man of Steel shit on here. I played Batman shit on here. They don't seem to be a bunch of
No.
assholes.
I
like,
think with the
Marvel
Godzilla
and
clip at the
Disney.
beginning, I think.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have been surprised if we got flagged for fucking Avengers music, because it's stupid.
No, like
Yeah.
but like even when I'm doing some like artwork and like AI
Yeah.
stuff, like the DC stuff seems to fly a little more than Marvel. So
Yeah, I've had no problems. Like I had that one with Superman all over it, like no problem whatsoever. And yeah, you start getting into like the Muppets or Marvel. Yeah, it's like all of a sudden it has a conniption and like
Yeah.
yeah,
But-
it's weird.
Yeah.
but I must have had a feeling because I put Wonder Woman on the actual thing
Oh,
down
there
there.
and Pirates.
There you go.
Look at that. And
Yeah.
right next to Pirates.
And
So,
Robin Hood.
Yep.
there you go. Yeah.
Yep,
And
and,
Robin Hood. Yeah.
and Pirates, yeah. I mean all movies are like made it pretty far, so yeah.
Yeah. So
I
nice
think
to
Malcolm
get
trying
them
to say something.
Well, I was going to say, I'll do my plasmas. I've got to get out.
there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Sure, yeah. You can go ahead, Malcolm.
Yeah, you can find me on Tape Productions as a host. Rankum every week. It's going to be on Monday this week for Patrick Stewart movies. Jordan's going to be there. And I host Fear from the Past. Next episode will be on Judgment Day 2006. And I pop up here and there. You'll see me next week for the other 2 parts of the Blockbuster series as well as my music tour, which is coming up at the end of the month. So
But I was gonna say that if you're not gonna have the Logan guy on there for Patrick Stewart movies, I mean, come on, right? so yeah, but cool. Thanks, Malcolm. Yeah, and then we'll go to Zach. Where can we find you?
Yeah, as always, thanks for having me on here. Yeah, you can find me on Letterboxd and YouTube at MovieFanZ. Finally on Sunday, me and my partner are having our first round matchup in the ASAT Teams tournament. We're going up against Milwaukee Beers. That'll be
That's a tough matchup.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Multiplex and TBNT. And the next 2 times you will see me on here is next Friday for part 4, and then in about a week and a half for my After 128 with a couple movies that we talked about tonight. So
Yeah, cool. Sounds good. Yeah, I look forward to that. And Brian, where can we find you?
Yeah, you find most trade spaces, Multiplex, TBNT, ASATs. I'm currently in the ASAT team tournament, moved on to round 2. Just wait till that begins. Where else? I'll be back. I'm here mostly. I'll be back here, I believe, next week for part 3, part 4.
Yeah, cool. Sounds good. And Austin, what you got going on?
Yeah, no, you could just catch just right before this. I was on And I Quote and did a little watch along for Aliens for the 40th anniversary, hence the shirt, of course. So if you want to really dig into why I love that movie and hear me geek out over it for the full runtime, you can go check that out and get a little more insight on that. It was I kind of dominated the conversation, but they understood why. It's my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah,
so, but they kind of digging into it, but it was a lot of fun. We did a Wheel couple of movies the other night for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. You can go check out. That was a really good discussion. We had a good time with that as well. So you can go check that out. Jonathan and I the other night did our favorite first time watches of 2026. If you want some older movie recommendations, we did a little podcast league now the other night, so you can go see that in the archives as well. And then I'll be back on the Pierce Co. Monday night talking about the worst movies of 2009. So we're doing a lot of kind of random, worst of years, kind of bouncing around doing some past years, but it's a good time. And then I'll be back on Kyle Flett's channel, Flett from Another World, talking about doing a little watch along Tuesday night at 6 of the Return of Godzilla, aka Godzilla 1985 from 1985. So we're going to be doing another Godzilla. He's tapping me for a lot of Godzilla watch along. So
we did get the teaser trailer recently.
Yeah, for Godzilla Minus Zero. Yeah, another teaser. So I mean, that's what I mean. I don't know. My best of the year list is looking pretty good, but we still got movies that potentially could make it even later in the year.
Yeah, right.
Something like that. And we've even got the Odyssey 2 days before our podcast that we're gonna do, Jordan. So that could even be like a late.
I know, yeah, that could be on there too.
So yeah, literally just saying I've got my IMAX tickets for that one. So Oh, by the way, Evil Dead Burn kind of fucking rips too. That movie's really good.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
But it is not a Jordan movie. It is gnarly as hell. Gnarly as hell. So it is not it is a buckets of blood, violence galore, carnage movie. So I don't know if it's up your alley, Jordan. I know you're not on that kind of stuff. I don't know. But lots of stuff like that.
Like I was just like mid on Evil Dead Rise even, so I don't know, we'll see.
I think it's better than Rise, but yeah, it's much more similar to like the 2013 one, just like blood everywhere, crazy gore, people ripping stuff off of each other's bodies and faces. It's rough.
I know Christian Harloff was not a fan of the film based on the reaction,
but he's not a horror fan, so I don't give a shit.
Yeah, right.
I don't care about people who aren't horror fans not liking horror movies. I don't care, because if you're not a horror movie, like, why should I care your opinion on horror movies if you don't like horror movies? I go and look at the reviewers I follow on YouTube who are very horror centric, and they all loved it, and I loved it. So I didn't like it. I didn't really. I didn't have a good time. Well, you don't like any horror movies, so I don't really care.
Yeah, right.
So piss off. Yeah, so. Don't review them if they're not your thing. That's my thing. Like, if you don't like horror movies, don't review them. Don't see it. I don't care.
Yeah, right.
You're gonna bother me.
Because you're not gonna like almost all of them. So
you're not gonna like them. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but
anyways.
But yeah, funny enough, we have my cousin staying with us while his parents are out of town. He's 16 years old, so it's not like he really needs to be here. He just comes here to sleep and then just goes and does his own thing. But my dad's like, you should find a movie that you guys can go see. And I'm like, ooh, he's 16 years old. He's just old enough to go see the new Evil Dead movie. We can go see that together.
Or you can watch Moana.
But yeah, but I don't think that like he'd be into that kind of thing. So and I don't think his mom would appreciate me taking him to that. but yeah, and no, on Moana, I will not be seeing that in theaters. But yeah, but I did go see I was going to highly recommend Gail Doctor and the Celebrity Sex Pass. That movie's hilarious. One of probably the funniest movie of the year so far. And then I resaw the invite, and funny enough, I like Gail Doctor a little more, I think. So yeah, but yeah, as far as what we have going on, just find us on all the social medias at Movie Hero 2121, Jordan 83616. You can find us over in the Movie Hero Network group, and you can post over there as much as you want if you have any kind of content that's movie or TV or pop culture related. And then if you're not subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe. We're about 50 subscribers away from getting monetized. So that's actually the number one way that you can help us out is to subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, then share it out and with someone who's not subscribed. Make sure that they do subscribe, because I have all these people saying that they're subscribed to our channel, but then I went to my family reunion and all the people that said that they're subscribed. And I got like 5 people to subscribe that actually weren't, and they're close family. So I'm like, come on. So even if you're not sure, go double check, so, but because it'll mean a lot. But and then we do have a Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/moviehero, which I still have a lot of other things going on with the channel. I mean, I don't know if that's ever going to slow down completely, but I mean, when it does, I'm really going to I try to get the extended schedule kind of squared away. But if you if you are a Patreon subscriber, I will give you the next 4 months out. If you want to just DM me, I'm happy to give you that, and you can sign up for some episodes and even tell you like what we have like potentially in September. We don't have it all like nailed down quite yet, but I can tell you just some episodes that are on the books. Which one of the other ones I want to get in there is our tournament fight unique winners, our next 64. I want to try and find a spot for that too. But yeah, and then tomorrow night I'm actually going to be over on Dan Skip Allen's channel. He's doing a little thing that we're celebrating all the movies of 1999 just to see if 1999 might be the greatest year of all time for cinema. So he wants to talk about pretty much every a movie that he possibly can, as long as he can find someone to talk about it. So I signed up for a few. Some of the ones I wanted to talk about were already taken. We're going to talk American Pie. We're going to do a deep dive on the first American Pie movie.
He's a comedy guy.
But yeah, right. So like it kind of helps that he gets more of a comedy person on there, because I definitely am, and we'll be doing that at 8 p.m. Eastern time, so you can check that out. And then on a Sunday night, we'll be doing at 9 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna finally kick off our comedy best to worst match. So if you're not familiar, best to worst is just a tier ranker meets blind voting / ranking, and a little bit of ranking at the end of the episode, and doing some fun kind of cool custom posters for all of it, because we're going to feature 20. But yeah, but sure, someone with a couple of people that didn't make the cut to be on the episode, so I can get some second opinions and like that kind of thing. I just to decide which ones to use, and so yeah, but it should be a fun time. So and it'll be kind of interesting to see, because comedy is very subjective. So it's like some people have some ones that I'm like I mean, don't vibe with as much, and then people are probably not going to vibe with a few of mine, and then there's some like off the wall ones. I think that like Richie did be on there, some kind of Shriek When I Know What You Did Last Summer, or some weird movie
Shriek,
like
if
that.
You Know What I Did Last Friday,
yeah,
that's a funny movie.
Yeah,
actually.
That movie I've never seen it, but we might try to watch it for it.
It's actually kind of it came out around the time of Scary Movie. It's actually a pretty fun like screen parody. Actually, it's pretty
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, and then let's see, we will be doing on Sunday the 19th. So the following Sunday we'll be finally doing our podcast for our best movies of the year at the halfway point of the year, and then we'll just be also just doing a quick shout out of our 5 worst of the year. It'll just be a rapid fire on that, and then we'll kind of just get into our best of the year so far a little more. So that should be pretty interesting, because I don't really have like some movies that I just think are like trash, like garbage movies this year. I mean, there might be one, but that's it. Like so like probably some of the ones that I'm gonna have might be some people even still kind of like, but it just like was at the bottom of my list.
Balls up, oh boy.
Oh, I never saw that one, but yeah, but I'll have to check that out.
Chime.
But is that the one about like the pickle tennis? That one?
No, that's the one they called it with Paul Hauser and Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, that one. Oh, it's not good, huh? Dang. well, yeah. So, and then we will be doing within a couple weeks, probably even the like a week after that, like the following like Monday, possibly. But we're still trying to get all the details hashed up. But we're going to be doing our next episode of recast for Independence Day, because it's still the summer season. We'll be recasting that, and then just what we have for tournament fights in a tier ranker. I'll give you a quick little rundown. Let's see, so next week we'll be doing part 3 and 4 of the Summer Blockbuster Series. So we got those still to come, because we threw them all in a randomizer, so these are just all completely random. So there'll be more just random movies in there, and then we'll have our next tier ranker alphabet series for movies that start with the letter I. So that'll be on there. Oh, and I forgot to mention also on June 21st it'll be Zach Shilton's After the 128. We got that on there too. So and then we're doing Malcolm's top 64 music artists. So we got that, and then the championship for the Summer Blockbusters will be on July 31st. So we will not have a mystery series for July. But we will have one in August. So for just a regular episode where we do the blind voting
mystery
and
tournament.
all that.
Okay,
So,
not mystery
yeah.
series.
Yeah, mystery tournament. Sorry, yeah, but then we do have a versus matches on the book, which will be the Hugh Jackman versus Russell Crowe. So it'll be the two from Down Under, and then let's see, we'll be doing on August 7th. We'll be doing Jonathan Caro's After the 128. So that's coming up, and then our next mystery series for next month will be movies all about sports and games. So just a whole series about that. In the same way, 4 tournaments followed by a championship. We also will have JPO's After the 128. He's got one on there. And then we will have for September. We don't have official dates yet, so I'm still trying to pencil all in. But some of the ones we might be having on there are the tournament fights from fictional places from movies and TV we'd like to visit. We do have Zach's a birthday episode on September 7th that we're going to be doing. So that's there. And then we have that 70s battle, which would be the movies of Topher Grace, Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis, and Kurtwood Smith. And then we will, of course, be having the movies that start with the letter J in there, and a mystery tournament, just a regular one. And then we'll finally get back to the ladder series at the end of August, which will be the end of September. I should say that that'll be the movies of 1979, 1978 will be in there. And then I'll just throw in just the one last one will be let's see, the best comedic actors in drama movies, the ones that like kind of flip flopped and tried their hand at drama. So we'll see which ones did it the best. We'll do a little tournament of that. So yeah, but that should do it for us tonight. So this was a lot of fun, and yeah, I think these summer blockbusters for the most part are usually there's movies most everyone can get into. So yeah, like if you don't like one, just wait till later in the tournament. You'll find some that you like in there. So yeah, but that'll do it for us. So we'll say for Zach Shelton, for Brian Nussbaum, for Malcolm Lay, for Austin Pez Howell, I've been Jordan the Movie Hero Anderson, and we'll see you next time.
You're a man.
Yeah. I mean, do I not look like one?
You have been my greatest love. Be careful, Diana. I do not deserve you.
Have you never met a man before? I mean, what about your father?
I had no father. I was brought to life by Zeus.
Well, that's neat.
What I do is not up to you.
Candy. I'm Steve Trevor's secretary.
What is a secretary?
I go where he tells me to go, and I do what he tells me to do.
Oh, well, where I'm from, that's called slavery.
I really like her.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Ladies,
I'm
after
so-
you.
I do. I like her.